Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Wolfpack Wednesdays. This is episode 114, coming at you with a little too sweet to my brother DLO. How you doing, my friend?
Dude, it's Wednesday. It's
Wednesday.
not just any Wednesday. It's the Wednesday on the eve of the NFL season.
That's true. Wish we had a
Feeling
better
good.
game, but it's true. Football's football. It's back.
Let's go Giants. It's our year.
Go Pack. Go Pack. Go Micah Parsons, baby.
But more Giants. Jackson Dart.
They say he'll probably be starting by the end of the month.
That's pretty generous.
Dayball needs to keep his job, so it's probably going to happen
too.
sooner rather than later. But we'll see.
My
Who should
prediction.
wear jerseys? Who do you think to wear jerseys tonight?
Oh, next week.
Next week.
Next week.
Next week.
Well, we shouldn't do it without Brick anyway. So it's
That's
all
true.
good.
That's true.
All good.
And nice segue to Brick not being here. I was going to say, like the screen. I feel like I'm missing something on the screen. Like it's so much space. Typically because we have Brick here, so it kind of just evens it all out. So I feel like I'm missing a header or a footer or a something here, but it's really just Brick. So yeah, he had some stuff with the boy, some baseball stuff, so he couldn't make it tonight. So we will miss him. But hey, you get a nice intimate show with DLO and I, and we even came on a little bit later, so we kind of have like Jedi and DLO at night. Appreciate you guys kind of sticking with us through a little bit of a later start. We just had some stuff going on where I figured if I could bump it 15 minutes, I could stream rather than not stream at all. So yeah, so we're doing that. It's the wife's birthday, so I gotta say shout out to the wife and say happy birthday, Mrs. Jedi, and hopefully she had a good weekend, good day today. Celebrated. She watched Wednesday today and kind of got to. It was weird. She worked today, but she worked remote, and all of her clients randomly canceled, so she didn't have anything to do the whole day. Like,
Hey,
how cool is that? How cool
good
is that?
for Mrs. Jedi Night's Watch. That's what's up. Love to hear it. Love to hear it.
But other than that, how's your weekend? How was? Did you have a good Labor Day? Are you doing anything special this week? Any figures coming in?
Actually, it's been so crazy around here. As you guys can see, I kind of moved the room around here. So, JB, I see your comment. I'm laughing, dude. That's a good one. That's probably contender for comment tonight. So shout out to you, dude, for that one. That was funny. But yeah, changed the room around, just kind of fixing the place up here, and in all the heckness to get ready for tonight, I had 2 figures drop in my lap, and I haven't even opened them yet. So I've got the hottie of hotties, the Shin hottie here. And actually, you should probably see a box behind me here. That's Kid Fisto in the back over there.
Okay.
So
that figure actually turned out pretty good too. Like not for me character wise, but like figure wise, looks really, really cool.
yeah, I've been excited. Mine got delayed by like a week, so it kind of came in a little bit later than expected. So I was kind of like getting the itch and scratch for another figure after going like hard for like a month straight. So it's nice to have another delivery again.
I feel like I've been waiting forever for Han Solo. Like I feel like that thing has been like shipping forever. But it was supposed to invoice me on the 22nd, got delayed to the 28th, but then it really got delayed to like the 30th, and then shipping with Labor Day got pushed back. So now I'm probably not getting it until Monday. I know.
See it there. And I've had mine for weeks now.
I know.
About
Like,
that.
it sucks. But one thing I do have coming in, and any of you Star Wars fans in the chat will love this and maybe laugh at me. But I found a deal on a Han Solo Stormtrooper in disguise. I just couldn't pass up. So
I've never been so proud.
Like probably $100 to $150 cheaper than you typically find it. So hopefully it's okay. But everything seemed to check out, and I had to jump on it without really thinking about it. So I'm like, oh crap, because then you're like, well, now I need Luke again, and I'm like, probably.
Well, I'm proud of you because that's like my favorite Star Wars figure of all time. Simple, but it's a classic. So I'm happy you got it back. But yes, next.
I had that one. I had that one back in the day.
I remember,
and I sold some of that stuff because I was like, you know what, I'm good with one character in Star Wars, like one each. So which one am I going to pick? I went with the New Hope one because I'm like, well, this is the iconic looks. This is what everybody remembers. But I'm not going to lie, like, I think I liked the Stormtrooper figure better. And yeah, the head sculpt looks better and everything. And I regretted it, but not to the point where I wanted to pay up and get it back eventually. But then, the time was just right. So, a deal.
This was when you were confused collector. You didn't
I
know
was. I
what
was.
you wanted.
That was when I think I was collecting for maybe a year. And that's when I really wanted to do like Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. So, okay, if you're gonna branch out and get all these figures, you can only get so many of each franchise. Right now, I feel like I'm really kind of set on Marvel. And DC, I've kind of refocused on mainly like Batman movies. Don't have Peacemaker anymore. We're not really doing Justice League. We're doing 89. We're doing Dark Knight. Maybe a little bit else, but it's kind of really, yeah. I think as you become more of a seasoned collector, you kind of hone in on what you want to collect. And granted, it's probably still going to change next year, but that's kind of where we're at today. So yeah, happy to get that one back.
It's a good rule. Like in practice, it is like for certain like IPs. Like I have that same rule for Marvel. I would not go past that at this point. I feel like that's a good way to be. But like the Star Wars films, especially the OT trilogy, like I feel like every version of Han is warranted, every version of Leia is warranted, every version of Luke, because it's not like you're collecting like 40 characters a movie, right? You're just following the same core group of people. They're just, different parts of the story. So I think it's almost like you got to pass for that one, at least for me in Star Wars.
Can you keep a secret?
Yeah, you and how many people are watching right now?
I'm keeping an eye on Best Ben Leia too.
You should. You should. It's it's one of those figures that like on its own doesn't mean much, but like when you get Lando, and inevitably we all get Bespin Han, that's gonna be money, dude. That is gonna be. You're gonna be happy you have that in your collection.
There's one that's not a bad price, but I'm kind of waiting for that price to come down just a little bit more. So we'll see.
That's next week. That's code for next week, guys.
Right, probably. And then
so.
Of course, now I'm like trying to keep an eye out for a Luke, and I'm like, the Luke I wasn't overly impressed with. I think that one's aged a bit more, but like you said, you kind of have to have both. So we'll see what happens.
He's gonna get it, folks. Next week.
It's done. It's done.
If what is this? This is episode 114. So if you've ever watched at least 2 episodes of Wolfpack,
speaking in,
this is foreshadowing the inevitable. Dude, I found one on eBay and I got a good deal and I got to sell a figure, but it's worth it. It's coming tomorrow.
The thing with Han, though, I wasn't even looking for him, but what I do is I search eBay, the newly listed, just to keep an eye out, and I'm like, oh my god, is that price real? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like I shouldn't buy anything because I just bought stuff, but I'm like, when am I going to find this deal again?
Never, probably.
And then I'm like, right now. Do I have time to look at the description, or should I just buy this and hope for the best? So, I quickly looked and I'm like, it's still there. I'm like, okay, well, shit.
Yeah. I mean, listen, that Han that's one of my favorites. So it's like anytime I hear somebody getting that figure, I'm like, yes, that's what's up. That's awesome.
Yep. And then the painful part of the OT being my main focus, every time I get a new figure, it throws the whole collection off. So I'm like reorganizing. And then I work really hard and I send a picture to DLO and he's like, not gonna lie, it looks goofy. So I tear it all down and I try again.
I'm too honest of a friend. Sometimes I should just say, hey, it looks great. Congrats.
It looks great. No, I'm trying something where, if anybody has Modu cases, maybe you have a hard time spacing things out. And I know I've gotten a lot of compliments on that. I give my figures space, but unfortunately with the figures that I'm accumulating, space is getting less and less. So I got to try to be strategic about this. But I think what I'm going to do is like 3 on the top row, 2 in between those on like risers, and then 3 on the floor. So it'll be like 16 figures per case, maybe 17, because might have 1 in the middle there yet. But if that makes sense, but like kind of staggering them in 3, 2, 3. I think that might look good. I don't know. We'll see. What do you think about that?
Proud of you, because that sounds exactly like my display. So someone has quietly been watching last year's collection tour and getting ideas and posting their own.
You.
All right, take it easy, Steve Jobs. Okay, Google did it first. Take it easy. Okay. Just saying.
Well, it's good to be here. Hope you guys all have had a great week. I know it's been a little up and down for me. but I'm glad to be here with my friend DLO and you guys in the chat. Being able to hang out and talk 6-scale figures is always a pleasure. We've got a bunch of stuff. We got some Batman, a little bit of Batman to sprinkle in there. We've got some Star Wars. We've got a little Peacemaker and maybe Wolverine. Maybe while we're streaming even. Who knows?
Who knows?
So just have to stick around. Make sure you hit that like button and say hi in the comments. And of course, we're very loosey-goosey tonight. So if you have a question or just a comment that you want us to kind of talk about for just a couple minutes, let us know in the chat. We appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And let's see who's joining us tonight. Who's making the time for Wolfpack? We have, man, this guy is always first in the chat. I dare one of you to try and beat him in and be the first comment, because this guy has owned it for the last several probably episodes. It's Valkyrie Magnus, channel member, moderator. Good evening, Graham, DLO, and Brick Artemis. Let's have a fun stream tonight. We have Kevin. Graham, when are we getting that Royal Guard review video? I actually didn't review that one. I figured nobody would really care. And I was not gonna lie, I was pretty excited to get him on the shelf. DLO, that's another thing. I have talked shit about that figure for a while, and while I don't necessarily regret it, I'll admit that I was wrong. That's actually got some shelf presence. That red, the red with that Emperor and the black, like it screams Return of the Jedi. Like it's
all day
just,
long.
Man. So I need
you
another
put it
one.
with everything else though too, like all your other Star Wars. You start to realize like the costumes are a lot more browns and darker greens and stuff like that. So that splash of red just kicks up your display a notch, especially if you have 2 guards.
So I'm watching some of those too. So we're watching a bunch of stuff. It is the year of OT for sure. So man, I think at the end of the year, what I should do is go through all the OT figures that I bought in 2025 and just I don't know if that'd be fun or not.
That'd be an interesting review.
Here's what the collection looked like. Here's what it looks like now. Here's what I all picked up. Whew, depressing. We'll see. But yeah, I didn't do a review, unfortunately. I just wanted to get that one out. There's not really much to it. It's been out for a while. I just kind of decided this one I wanted for me. One for me. So I know DLO's like that too. He's like, I just want to unbox the figure sometime, and
sometimes,
just kind of have it to myself. So that's what we did.
1 for you,
Mosley.
4 for me.
We got Brandon Mosley. What's good? How you doing, my friend? Thank you for being here. Austin Collects, channel member. Hello. Good evening, Wolfpack. We got one Adam 12. Hello, Wolfpack. Got the triple play today. Hot Toys, Darth Sidious, Batflick 2.0, Indiana Jones. Too sweet, my friend. That's pretty cool. It's another figure I'm keeping an eye out is that Batflick, because Mr. Jackson, with that awesome looking cowl. So we're going to talk about that too, because I want to talk about that cowl. I want DLO's expertise. I want his thoughts and opinions about that. So definitely am interested in that Jackson cowl. We'll talk about that tonight. Universal Key, channel member. Too sweet, my friend. OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars. Hello, everyone. Too sweet to you. And thank you for being here. Another channel member, Mike Literis. Oh, hi. Hello, sir. Hope you're doing well. Kevin Absher. What's up, Wolfpack? Hello, my friend. Adrek23, long-time channel member. Good evening. Too sweet. Appreciate you being here each and every week. All of you guys, man. So committed and so like, what's the word? Okay, I can count on you every week to just be here. It's like
dependable.
Dependable. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
It's like my human dictionary. We got Tighter FL, channel member, good friend of the channel. What's up, everyone? Do we get another Star Wars OT announcement this year? Not tonight, not this week, not this month, but this year. DLO, what say you?
How many we had this year?
Balls.
How many have we had this year?
One.
Try back next year. No, we'll probably get one more. I feel like we're gonna get one more. We'll see.
What do you think? Think it's
if it was Betty Man?
Escape Leia? Do you think it's Return of the Jedi 2.0, 3.0, whatever case may be?
I'd say something New Hope.
New Hope.
New Hope.
Man, just Luke. A New Hope Luke.
50th anniversary.
Yeah.
It's happening. So, I mean.
2 years is the 50th, right? 2027? Because 77 is when Star Wars came out?
I don't know. I'd have to check real quick here. But, I mean, they've already teased 50th anniversary is on the docket for them. So, wouldn't surprise me. They start making some announcements sooner rather than later.
Sure. I'd be up for it. We'll see. Man, I hope we get something. Yep. OG Fences 1977. Appreciate that. Oh, we got Doc Bat. What's up, peeps? Hello. Neilerific, channel member. Greetings, Wolfpack. And you wonderful world of collectors. Any deliveries this week? Finally got Han Solo and bought backwards to get Empire Strikes Back. Snow Trooper. Congrats. That's a big deal. That Snow Trooper was a personal grail of mine for a year and a half, if not a little bit longer. So, man, that's a big deal. And getting Han, like I just talked about, just feels like it's been forever. So, I'm excited because, you know, I think we all kind of thought that the expression was maybe not as good as it could have been, but I think a lot of people really love that figure in hand. So, and you yourself have it in hand, and I haven't heard you say anything negative about it, right?
Nope. Other than the stuff you pointed out about the fingers,
the purple nails. Oh yeah.
I reposed them over the weekend, and I saw those hands. I was like, "Damn it, effing Graham, ruining my joy." It's a really great figure. Like honestly, I'm surprised it's not sold out, but also I'm not, because I feel like that's like one figure that Hot Toys like probably made a ton of. They probably made a ton of that one there. So if you don't have it, you got to get it. It's great.
I agree. If you're an OT fan, you got to get that one. Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. What's up, Jables? Hope you're doing well over on the West Coast. We got SG Collectibles. Good evening. We got Danny, Canvas X Collectibles. What's up, my friend? What's up, chat? Curtis Booth, channel member. Canvas X Collectibles is also a channel member. Got to give him that shout. Hey, Jedi and everyone. Hope everyone had a great week. Look at this guy. Celebrating 24 months. That's 2 years channel member. Appreciate the dedication. Evil sneaker he will always be to me. OT is GOAT. Justice for Joker. Hashtag Mer 2024. Appreciate you being here, my friend. And yeah, hope you're doing well. We got Field of Burn. What's up, Robert? Why, hello, gentlemen. Hello. Can't believe we got Hound before Ventress. Yeah,
that's a interesting choice for Hot Toys, but I think when you break it down, it's a lot simpler choice than you think.
We got JB. Hope more OT Star Wars gets announced soon. Yeah, I mean, we still have a big following for OT, so come on, Hot Toys. And you know what? I'm collecting the hell out of everything, and I'm still okay. If you want a 2.0 anything, that's fine. It's fine. I'm just saying. I won't be mad. Ooh, look at this. DLO looking fresh tonight. I wonder why. Why is that, DLO?
Your guess is as good as mine.
New camera.
Maybe. I splurged a little
New
bit.
Look, new angle.
Yeah. And I didn't get it approved by Wolfpack first, so Graham's kind of mad at me today.
If only they were a part of our chat where we were all like laughing about buying your old camera, and then you literally mailed it out to me.
Yep.
Okay, sir. Whenever you're ready.
You know, I took the yes and I ran with it. That was that. New tape backs.
DLO literally texted me yesterday, and he's like, "Well, don't worry, I got a package coming your special package is coming your way." I'm like, "What package?" He's like, "The camera."
All right. Some context, please. Okay. So I made the point that on Friday, I was like, man, I kind of really want this new camera over here. So then everybody got chatty in the group, and everybody was like, okay, yeah, I'll get this from you. And all that. And I took that as a yes.
The thing that was the holdup, though, was Brick, because he's going to get mine. And I don't think he was 100% serious.
I got screenshots that conversation just in case. I'm prepared. But make a long story short, it arrived, and I didn't even waste any time. I took the same box that came in. I shipped it right out that same day, maybe like 2 hours later. I was like, no tape backs.
I haven't even paid the man yet. But now he's like, you owe me.
You owe me. That's right.
And if my father taught me one thing, it's never owe anyone anything. So I'm in trouble.
Especially me.
So, yeah, especially
me. chop.
We got Valkyrie saying go Seahawks. Oh, we got Nightwing saying go Vikings. Oh no.
Wow.
OG fan. Look at this. We got some football talk going. Lions.
Ooh, okay. Where's my Giants fan? Stand up. He's like, just me. Okay.
We got Collection Obsession channel member. Too sweet. Emoji. Hello, collectors. Hello. Are you looking for that Wolverine drop? Ooh, people are. This is Doc Brown all over again.
Itching.
People are getting the Sideshow stuff. What if Sideshow just screwed up and they're like, your stuff's coming into the warehouse in 10 days, and then like 5 days later they're like delayed email. Wouldn't that be wild?
What I'm worried about is like the worst. Like, hey, here's my money. Where's Wolverine?
Right.
You know, it's just like that would be dirty.
That'd be dirty.
Absolutely dirty, man.
We got Chris Santos. What's up, Jedi Knights? And DLO. Hello. Yep. Steve knows. For a while he's told me to get that figure again, and BSTs he'll always send them to me. It's always the worst time, but yeah, this was the best deal I've seen in a long time for him. So, but yeah, about damn time. Yeah. Scoop on the Han disguise. The smirk is the best. I love that head sculpt for sure. We got Jose Plus. What's up, fellas? What's going on, my friend? Too sweet. One of the 1/6 collectors that is in our fantasy football league that begins this weekend too. So we are now frenemies, but looking forward to that. And
especially me,
man.
Guess who he plays week 1?
That's right. Plays you.
Throw chop.
He's gonna start Jackson Dart. He's that confident on you, Jose.
I'm not that confident. Slow down.
But speaking of fantasy football and everything, so I know Jose's a Chargers fan. They play Friday night against the Chiefs. I will be streaming, and D'Lo, hopefully, God willing, will be back here as well Friday night to stream from 9 Eastern to 11 Eastern, 2-hour slot. We're kicking off that 24-hour 1/6 celebration. We're gonna have giveaways, man. We're gonna have Module Case giveaways. We're gonna have underground figures giveaways. So be here for that. And I'm not gonna lie, most of them, not all of those giveaways are gonna be channel members. So if you want to be included, think about becoming a channel member before then, and you will be part of those awesome giveaways. But we're gonna hang out for a while. We're gonna celebrate community. We're gonna celebrate 1/6, and we're gonna do some giveaways. And then I can't remember who's after me, but I have it in the description of the live, so go check that out. We will be back here Friday night. It'll be a lot of fun. But the reason why I say that too is I'm gonna have the Chiefs Chargers game on like this other screen here too, so I can keep tabs on that, because I gotta keep tabs on my boy Herbert. So, and my new boy Omarion Hampton, which is your boy also in the league. So yeah,
that's good.
Be a lot of fun. We got X-Man Supreme. What's up, biatches? Hello, my friend. Brad Cormack, channel member. Hey guys, Too Sweet. Hello, Too Sweet. Everybody just kind of talking. Deal, I'll let you answer this one. Danny says, do I return to Star Wars?
For Danny, you know what? I mean, I didn't see
guy.
Well, he's got a TikTok right now that's like actually was recommended, so I got a chance to look at Danny's. I like your new setup, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think for you that DC mix is really doing it for you. So I mean, if you want to jump back in, you know, you're always welcome. But I think you're doing great stuff with the DC.
You mentioned TikTok.
The
I was
talk.
talking to Brandon Mosley earlier this week too, and he says I really need to get on TikTok. He thinks my channel would do well on that. I don't know, man. To me, it's like
I can see you doing good on MySpace. You know, I don't know about TikTok.
Fair enough.
Your five favorite friends and stuff.
Right.
Like that. That's more your
nice
friends. Little playlist. You know.
Tom will always be in your top friends, no matter what. We got Johnny Chronicles channel member, Evening Wolfpack. Hello. Striker 47. Happy Wednesday. Not interested in that clone trooper, but I do want that lizard dog. Hopefully someone will sell it on eBay. can go with my Mandalorian. See, I was thinking he was going to go and say Tusken Raider, but went with Mando. Fair enough.
Well, that's kind of the appeal of that trooper, right? I mean, we'll talk about it, I guess, in a little bit.
We'll talk about it. Yeah, I wasn't even looking at it. We got the movie canon. What's up, Gio? Hello, collectors. Hello, Gio. Hope you're doing well. 12-inch Moose Dream is joining us as well. Hello, community of collectors. The new Hot Toys clone head sculpt looks more like John Cena than John Cena head sculpt. Interesting.
Dang. Yeah.
Interesting.
Strong
words. Man, we got a lot of goats in the house tonight. 88 to start the show. This is crazy. We should start later every week. We got Hot Toys Hotline. Didn't know Graham was so rich. Let me borrow some dough, please. 0% APR.
Dude,
I'm
you
not
gotta go to his house, man.
I'm irresponsible, is what it is. So
that dude puts that AC down to 65 year long. So you know he's got. He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
Gotta come from somewhere. Jazzy is here. Can't wait for Star Wars talk. I know he's serious about that, but he's gonna have to wait a little longer because we got.
I'm sorry, buddy. Gotta wait your turn.
We're gonna start with some DC in a minute. So yeah, get ready for that. Batman Collectibles, another good friend of the channel. Member for 4 months. Evening Wolfpack. Happy NFL Eve. Appreciate you being here, my friend. A guy that I take inspiration from when it comes to DC and Batman too. Like his collection, sweet, and he's getting that. Oh fuck, I forget what the brand is or who made it, but he's getting the Bat Cave that fits into the DF-120.
He told me, yeah.
And I think he said it was shipping like soon, so he should have it the next couple months or whatever. But I'm jealous. I'm jealous of that. So
same.
This is what I got. This is probably what I'll have for a while. But
and that's great what you got, by the way.
Sure.
So if you don't want it, just let me know.
I love the vaults. I mean, I love it so much. I got 2. So
facts.
But man, I can't wait to see pictures of that diorama piece. So really excited for that for you. And thank you for being a channel member. Appreciate that. Yeah, 2 guards is the way. It'll happen eventually, I'm sure. My OCD will get the best of me, and I'll pick one up. We got Tijuana Mike, a.k.a. King Chiro. Happy Wednesday, collectors. Welcome in. Welcome in. Christian Crosshair Cooper. What's up, guys? Hello, Christian. Good to see you, my friend. Make sure I don't miss anybody in the chat. If I do, just raise your hand. We got Fig Poser. What up, though? Hello, my friend. Thank you for joining us. 85 in the house. You guys are rocking it tonight. You gonna open Shin?
I think so. I think I want to open up one. What do you guys want to see more tonight? You want to see Kid Fisto or Shin? Let me know real quick. I can't do both.
Oh, first, before you do that, though, I know you're not getting this. Well, you're not pre-ordering this figure. I don't know if you're getting it, but Curtis needs some help. What Jazz Ink penguin should I choose? It's haunting my dreams. It's a lot of variables in there because there's 5 versions. So it's I think it depends how much you really love the movie, how much you really love the character, how much money you're willing to spend, and how much display space you have. I love the movie, but I don't need 2 of the character or to go deluxe because I don't have endless funds because I'm buying all the Star Wars shit. I went with basic sewer version because he's the sewer look, but he also comes with an umbrella and the coat and hat, and that was kind of good enough for me. I don't need the full dial, but I did order the penguins as well, so I did get the penguin set too. But I don't know if you remember kind of the
there's
they had the mayor look
SKUs or something like that.
They have the mayor look, the sewer look, but then you can also get like the mayor podium. You can get the box or the thing of umbrellas for the sewer. Which one would you get if you could choose?
For me, I've always just been a fan of the sewer look personally. The mayor look is like it's classic penguin there, so
right?
It's too clean. Like, I mean, I look at like Danny DeVito's penguin as a non-traditional penguin, right? So when he puts on the stuff, it looks cool. I mean, it looks good because but I think honestly for Tim Burton's penguin, I think the sewer version more than any other version. That's just me.
Me too. I also like that head sculpt better on that particular figure.
Yeah, it's It's a little fuzzy, but from what I remember, I think I agree with you on that one too.
The mayor one is the smiling one, and then I think the sewer one is more of the natural, neutral look.
Yeah, then definitely the sewer look for me.
I agree. That's
All right,
2
so-
for us. Now you just, Curtis, you have to decide though which level you're gonna go with.
There you go.
All right, man. Hopefully
All right,
that
everybody's
helps.
saying kit, so let me go grab kit. So this is Shin.
All right.
I'll be right back.
We got Brick Artemis. Too sweet, my friend. Hey, you're always welcome to hop on if you're free now, but I know you probably just had a late night. Feel free to just hang out in the chat, but if you want, you can always join us. We're just hanging out tonight. We're going to talk some 6-scale stuff here. Brick says, yeah, I have a screenshot that says I have a few weeks. Dude, I told him he'd probably have to wait till like closer to the end of October. So you'll be all right. You'll be all right. 12-inch Moose Stream, taking the plunge, becoming a channel member. Appreciate this guy. You know, maybe I take after him a little bit. You know, every week I see him on chats, and he's talking about the figures that he bought or that he picked up or that he hunted for. Maybe he's like my 6-scale
spirit
papa.
animal.
Yeah, my spirit papa. So I don't know, but either way, man.
Call me your spirit papa.
Yeah. Either man, I appreciate you becoming a channel member.
Yes, that's awesome.
You'd be like my daddy. You know?
Shout out to the Mooshki for being Graham's papa. I guess. I don't know. That was a weird choice, but okay.
We got Hell Walker. Hello. Still remember when we had that armory that we never got there in the Flash. Bolts is in the house. Howdy, y'all. Ooh, there's Kit Fisto. Hello, Bolts. Ooh, Christian says, go Bengals.
There you go.
Hey, that's going to be a fun team to watch. I mean, literally one of the best offenses and literally one of the best, worst defenses. So,
Worse.
it'll be a lot of fun. SS Martin in the house. Hey, guys. Just like, hey, thank you. Hit that like button. Appreciate it. Honestly, it's petty. It's stupid, but it really does help get the channel out there for other people to see. So, oh boy, Dilo, look at this. Look who we have here. They call me Queso Blanco.
Well,
He's a channel member and moderator. Hey, y'all, have a great stream. Sorry I can't make it. I'm going to catch the replay. Just got my computer fixed. Too sweet. Hey, I appreciate you stopping and saying hi
buddy.
and catching the replay. Hope you're doing well. I know you're keeping busy. Speaking of keeping busy, I know this guy is like one of the busiest dudes probably in the world. We got Mr. Moducase himself, Brian Wong. What is up? And he has been gracious enough to sponsor the awesome Moducase giveaway on Friday. So again, stay tuned to that. Thank you, Brian, for being a part of the community and for putting up such an awesome giveaway here. So I can't wait to see who the lucky winner is for that. I still want to get this guy on the show, but I know he's just so busy. He's running a company. He's expanding it. He's growing. So I know life's
Gotta
busy.
make the time here, man.
I appreciate you stopping in, Brian. But yeah, come on the show. We'd love it. We'd love it. Let's see here. Oh yeah, they're excited. They want Kit. They want Kit. Yeah, like, share, subscribe. Appreciate you guys. 90 in the house. This is pretty cool.
Oh,
Maybe
people.
Maybe Brick is what's holding us back.
You said it, not me.
He's gonna take that.
No,
personally. I'm kidding, Brick. I'm so kidding.
You know
As a
me.
joke.
He's Dwayne Wade to my LeBron. That was my alley-oop. I had to take it. I had to take it.
Darth Malik's missing lower jaw. I'm definitely grabbing Sergeant Hound. He and Grizzer will look great with the rest of the Coruscant Guard battalion figures. Now we need Thorn and Thyre. All right. Appreciate you being here. We got Ash Chase. Hello. What's going on, plastic crackheads? We're just getting our fix tonight. That's all. And thank you for being here. The bloody sewer from the deluxe is amazing, though. I think you have your answer then.
There you go. Validate your thoughts. You wanted it. You have our blessing. Go.
Brandon wants to know what kind of channel member do we have to be your papa. You got to go to the highest tier, man. Highest tier.
That's
Collecting
I still don't know
Guru.
why.
That'd be a cool name. Is Collecting Guru? Somebody's probably got it, but
See that? Okay. Collecting Guru.
assistant to the regional Sith. Got my big old hot toy today. Ram TRX.
Sweet.
Oh, geez. Favorite figure in
guy
your
is
collection and why?
interesting.
Well, I think Delo's is Kit Fisto now.
No, but he's pretty good.
Dude, how do you pick a
I think
favorite?
he's pretty
He looks
good,
great.
man.
Looks like an alien.
Looks like me before coffee. Huh.
So you're building a Jedi
He's heavy. The head.
Jedi
holy cow.
shelf? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I was originally just trying to do like a mix and match of some stuff from Clone Wars and everything from the prequels.
Mhm.
And I just came to the conclusion, man, after just kind of looking at my collection, like there's not enough like real, and don't take this wrong, guys, whoever's a clone person, but there's no real characters outside of like Rex and Cody and stuff like that there. So
Oh boy.
like, hear me out.
Hear the fist
However, there's enough to make a Jedi display, suspension, and a couple Sith here and there, and nice little prequel case there. But I got all these great troopers that I do like, and with a combination of what I got from Ahsoka, the show, and everything else, I was able to create my own personal Clone Wars display, and I'm actually quite fond of it. Actually, my man Titer FL was actually here at my crib a couple of days ago, and he got to see it for himself. So shout out to Titer FL for being here.
Yeah. I can't pick one favorite, so I'm gonna pick one of each. Star Wars, Marvel, Batman. Marvel's Hulk from Avengers. Star Wars is really tough. One Star Wars figure. Let me go to Batman. I'm gonna go with the Joker.
And I'll answer after you because I completely forgot I
Okay.
didn't even answer the question.
I'm gonna go with Jack Nicholson Joker, the DX8, but I'm gonna go with the one that has the Mars Toys paint running down the face. You guys have seen it in my collection. Love that figure. And Star Wars is gonna be. It's actually easier than I thought. Now that I'm looking over at it, it's gonna be Jabba the Hutt from Sideshow. That is such an awesome figure. No regrets on buying that thing. So cool.
Okay. I'll give you some of my favorites. I'll give you one from each because I can't just top of my head just tell you exactly what's my favorite one. But Star Wars Deluxe Return of Jedi Darth Vader. Love that
Great
one.
figure.
Love that one. Marvel Mark 6 with gantry. Insane piece. I just got everything wired up now and just like, yeah, that's one of my top Marvel figures of all time. Batman's still going to be 92.
That's a good figure.
92, still my favorite.
And you're getting the new one, right? 2.0?
Oh, definitely.
Are you keeping
definitely.
both or replacing it?
Actually, I'm replacing because I
Okay.
sold mine in anticipation for this one. I was like, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now I need a tuxedo for my boy.
There you go. There you go. Cool. Good, solid choices, man. That's a good choice. We got Jedi 291. Good evening, Wolfpack and fellow collectors. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for being here. We got Sterling's Fine Art. Hello, everyone. We got some new faces in here. Appreciate seeing y'all in Wolfpack. It's going to be a fun show. Man, 41 minutes, and we've just been hanging out, which is perfectly fine with me. Just kind of letting it fly by the seat of our pants here. Just watched Graham's back half shelf video and finally put some up. Thanks, man. Yeah, no problem. I gotta watch that over. I think I've figured out an easier way to do it, but I'm glad it helped you, Mike, because they can be a little bit of a pain. So especially when you gotta adjust them. Ugh, it's the worst. Because I got the probe droid from Empire Strikes Back, and I had to slide it down just a little bit because that thing was so damn tall, and it was like, damn it, so close, yet so far away. Okay, I think we're getting there. Dilo Tighter wants to know, Dilo, are you still out on horny, dude? I love it that the name's stuck.
Yeah, I still won't get that guy. I still won't. Just on principle. Just on principle.
Bolt says hashtag clone life. Clones are the definition of blessing and a curse.
Seriously, man. Seriously. But I'm happy with mine. Mine is a very modest clone display, so I'll show you guys when I'm done with it.
BVS 2.0 is Sterling's Fine Arts favorite.
Great figure. Such a good one.
Chris says, I also want to know what the figure of the year will be if all releases when it should. Well, that you got to wait for.
Yeah.
You got to wait for the end of the year when we do our playoff bracket of all of the figures. That's going to be a fun show. So typically we do that between Christmas and New Year's. Man, I think we got skunked though last year because didn't Jack come out after we did the show or something like that? I don't remember.
Yes.
He came out
I think
on
it was
New
like
Year's Eve.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Like late. So
he's still up there technically, but it's going to be hard to
I still count him as 2025.
Well, because he is 2025. So
Right.
And so yeah, you can still count him, but it's like one of those things where like a really good movie comes out and then the Oscars comes around and it's like, oh wow, that was the same year. So I don't know. He may not get it. We'll see.
We got D-Dot joining us. I don't get collecting clone troopers over and over with a new coat of paint each one. We're going to talk about that. We'll talk about that. What do you guys think of the Marvel Zombies trailer? I haven't seen it yet.
Really? I sent you a link. Unbelievable.
Was it today?
I sent it to you yesterday.
Yeah. Sorry. You guys sent the Mandalorian one too. I feel like Brick. You guys send me stuff and I haven't been able to see it.
Unreal.
He's catching craze tonight. He might want to hop on.
It looks incredible. It's like the only thing that honestly I'm excited for, truly, on Disney Plus right now at the moment. So yeah, I can't wait. It looks sick. Before anybody asks, no, I will not be buying anything from the TV show if Hot Toys makes it. That's a pass.
All right. Let's talk some figures here. Not that we haven't been, but let's get into it. Thank you all for being here. 88 in the house. Hit the like button. Really helps me out a lot. Peacemaker. This is this based off season 2? Because he's got the backpack, right? Or the jetpack?
Yes, and that wasn't in season 1, so this is definitely a season 2 iteration for sure.
It just says the series. It doesn't say season 1 or season 2, but I was kind of surprised that we saw another Peacemaker so soon because he looks a lot like the first rendition we got outside of obviously the head sculpt.
Right.
But I was surprised that we were getting another one so soon. Were you surprised at all? Did you see this coming? What are your kind of your thoughts?
I saw this a mile away coming just because like the first Peacemaker figure, surprisingly not, maybe people don't remember, didn't do so well. And the fact was because the arms were that double jointed arm system there, the older body, and he looked super thin and he didn't look very good. And mid-cycle, Hot Toys made a modification, which they rarely did, but it's very common now, where they'll go back and fix things in the middle before it releases. That was unheard of when this happened to the Peacemaker. So they made X amount of units of that Peacemaker based off the original pre-orders, and basically they cut it off, and they basically, here's an updated version of what you pre-ordered. So he became very hard to find very quickly. So for them, they were like, okay, makes sense. He's still wearing the same outfit. We're going to get our money's worth out of the molds and everything we put into there, and then presto. Now we have this one only with a head sculpt now. So not surprised at all. I saw this one coming.
Okay. And the show, I mean, there's only 2 episodes out for season 2, but so far the show has picked up basically right where it left off. In my opinion, like, it's just funny as hell.
It's great.
And I love this. I've personally this. Oh, that's so much
if you
fun.
know, you know, folks.
You know. If you saw it, then you know. But do you think this will be a figure that people will get this and still keep the one they have? Do you think a lot of people are going to have one with the helmet on, one with the portrait, or do you think You think this is more of just, if I'm getting this, I'm going to sell the other one and just have kind of one Peacemaker? Do you think there's a room or there's a spot for 2 of these in a collection?
I don't know. That's the tough. I think the better question is like, does anybody have any motivation to sell the 1.0 at all? Right? Because
That's a good question. Like, do you guys think, like, do people out there want to sell their 1.0 to get this one? That is something I'd really like to know.
yeah, because I mean, what are we really getting here? So you got a jetpack that you won't see when it's in your display. It's all the same accessories with the exception of the new head sculpt.
And the gun comes out of the holster.
Right.
Which is so fucking weird. Like,
well, Warner Brothers was going through a weird time, so I mean, it's water to that there. But I mean, no, seriously, like, if you're not sold on the John Cena head sculpt, what motivation do you really have to grab this?
True.
Now, the flip side, you missed out. You don't have to use the John Cena head sculpt, folks. You can just have Peacemaker the way he is, and there you go. Problem solved. And you're not paying above retail for the bad boy as well, too. So, it seems like everybody kind of wins. But this is my question over here. They got the head sculpt. What is your impression of that? Because that is the $1 million question I think a lot of collectors are asking themselves. Do I like that John Cena head sculpt? Or did Hot Toys kind of fumble this one?
Right.
What do you think, Graham?
Because if you look at the helmet, it looks the exact same, right? No improvements. It's the exact same of what we got. But if you look at the head sculpt, like, I understand Cena has aged a bit and looks a little bit more weathered or older, but I almost think they went too old here. Like, they almost went like too wrinkly or detailed. Like, I don't know. And I don't see him completely there either. So I definitely think it needs work. Do you think Hot Toys will actually, like, will this be one of those figures where a year down the road, or maybe 8 months down the road, they show you those 3 pictures and say, hey, just want to let you know we've modified this or we've improved this? Or do you think this is what we're going to get? Because I think it's pretty loud out there that this thing needs work. Like, right now I'm seeing 76% of people in here think this needs some improvement, but I think it also needs improvement. I don't think it's terrible. Like, I can see glimpses of them, but I don't think it's good enough. Like, I don't think this is 2025 good enough at this point.
I would have to agree with you there. I mean, the head sculpt itself, he looks maybe 10 years older than what he is now.
Yeah, this looks better with the eyes off to the side, but it's still not. It's still not.
But the thing is, like,
there.
it's weird. It's because the sculpt itself is very soft yet harsh at the same time. Like, the wrinkles are super pronounced in the photos, right? But then the paint apps are very soft. Like, the hair almost kind of comes off as like almost grayish, like, you know, like that tone of gray before it's actually really gray. And, you know, John Cena, I mean, hey, he's in his 40s, but I mean, his hair looks perfectly fine.
Right.
But so, like, I feel like this is a case of where they might have overdone some parts and then didn't do enough on other parts. So for me, I think here it's like paint apps are super soft, so like you're not getting the true complexion of his face, and then you have harsh wrinkles around, which I think are way too pronounced for what he looks like now. He looks like he's playing Peacemaker in like season 10.
Yeah.
Right, not season 2. So
this is one where I would really hope the prototype softens up, you know? Like, I hope we lose some of the detail from the proto to the release, because, you know, then maybe it would look a little bit softer and not as pronounced with the wrinkles and whatnot. But
I've seen some videos of it on display, and it is like every other one of these like photos we go over. It doesn't look as bad as it looks right now, but you can still tell that they went a little too old, and they definitely still need to do work on it here. It's kind of ironic that we're talking the second Peacemaker figure now having problems like the first one did. So the first time was the arms, now it's the head sculpt over here. So I think Hot Toys will probably make a move if the pre-order numbers are low.
Sure.
I think that would definitely push them to do it. But I mean, if people are pre-ordering this hot and heavy, I don't see them being motivated to change anything.
Okay. Yeah, Hoffness Monster says he looks all sweaty like he's been watching Cops. Nice Step Brothers reference there. Yeah, I noticed that too. Like, again, it's hard to know if like it's lighting, harsh lighting, or he's really got that shiny skin. I'm gonna lean more towards lighting, but it looks like a little bit of like battle damage or something going on here. Was that? I don't remember seeing that on the 1.0.
No, the 1.0 was completely clean from top to bottom. So yeah.
So they just okay. So almost on all the corners there. Okay, interesting. But let me go back. Ooh, X-Man says they took pictures of the previous figure with a jetpack and called it a prototype. I mean, he ain't wrong. And then they threw a portrait in the box too.
Yeah, facts.
So it's really like, did you miss out on the first one? I don't know. I don't know if there's a big market to sell that one to get this, but Figures and Fandoms is not motivated to sell my 1.0. I like the helmeted look, which is the same. I'm undecided if I want to sell just for the sculpt. Because of now, sculpt needs work. So DLO, for you, would you which look are you preferring to have, Peacemaker in, helmeted or portrait? Don't worry about what the portrait looks like. I just want to know what you would prefer, though, in a perfect world.
Well, I mean, for the show purposes, he doesn't wear his mask for a lot of the show anymore, right? Like, I feel like I connect with him on the helmet more if I was like thinking of him being like my Suicide Squad version. You know, that would make a lot more sense. But in the show, it's John Cena, right? It's John Cena all day long. So, like, I would prefer, honestly, to use the head sculpt.
I agree. I'm with you. And even with season 1, I preferred the head sculpt better. And the helmet just is a little goofy. It's funny. It's goofy. But I don't know. I think it just looks more badass with the portrait. So I guess maybe that would motivate some people to sell the 1.0 to get the 2.0. It's kind of like Venom, where you would get that extra head sculpt, and people were all about it, and then they were going for it, and then it wound up killing the value for both figures. But we'll see if that happens for this, because I know the Peacemaker value hasn't been bad for resale, but no. I guess only time will tell.
My main thing is I'm curious because, I mean, watching season 2, there's always a possibility there could be an alternate version of Peacemaker made. So if I'm a person who has a 1.0, I would be watching out potentially for something that might be an alternative look, and then like, hey, maybe it comes with a John Cena head sculpt, and then you can put that on your 1.0 and kind of have both looks kind of thing. So it's interesting. I would bet if the show is going the way I think it is, we might see another version of Peacemaker come out. So I would say wait and see. Don't run out to pre-order this one just yet.
No, I like that take. Yeah, we'll have to see what else we find with a variant. But X-Man says just find the present toy sculpt. It's way better than this. Yeah, for now.
It is.
For show. I don't know. This is one where I'm stuck on, do I need to collect this? Like, I love the show, but is it something I need to collect? Does it fit in the display? And I did sell my 1.0 a while back, because I was kind of that was when I was like rehoning to more Batman centered, Star Wars centered display, and I didn't mind the figure. But man, if this head sculpt gets turned around, I might be in on this. What do you think?
That's kind of how I feel like here. For me, like I honestly sold mine like 2 weeks ago, maybe less. And, this one came out and I'm saying to myself, like, man, I just sold the same exact figure 2 weeks ago. Do I really need to go pick this up? Right. And I think the only thing that would make me do that is, honestly, if they improve the John Cena head sculpt. As it stands right now, I'm not interested, because I just think that head sculpt was holding back the whole figure. For me personally, already having had it once in my collection. Yeah. I'd be more interested if this was a better head sculpt, or again, if there's an alternative version of Peacemaker that comes out that I like more, maybe wait for that to come out.
It's 2025. We got to get solid head sculpts. Not that Hot Toys isn't good at it, but we can't have misses, I don't think, anymore. Like, if I'm not dig in the head sculpt, I'm not going to get it because it's the soul of the figure. And if this is what I want to display the figure like, then I'll be out. But do you know what the price is on this?
300.
300 even. Do you remember what the first one was?
I think it was 285.
Okay, I think that's fair.
Yeah,
You're getting the head sculpt. Really quick, want to say hi to my father Django. Hello, guys. Hello, my friend. Too sweet to you. Hope you're having a great day. They need to make the new suit. Maybe they will. Maybe they will. But this comes with specially features jetpack, unmasked head sculpt, and fists with blades. We haven't seen those fists with blades yet, have we?
Have not.
Have not.
So it's another cool accessory that you get with this one here. You don't get the 1.0.
Man, this angle looks good, DLO. Other than like the overall like sweatiness look, but like that angle looks pretty good.
Well, to be fair, I'm going to be a lot more judgmental because that's my goat, John Cena there. So like it's got to be perfect for me. Like it's just like there's some good ones. Like, I mean, X-Men mentioned the Present Toys one. V Collectibles has a custom one that he's made years ago, and he kind of recently posted it after these photos dropped. Incredible likeness to John Cena. So it's just like, at this point, I feel like I need to be impressed before I do anything again.
Yeah, I agree. And maybe this is from season 1, but it looks, I don't know. I guess
it still has the Suicide Squad helmet as well too, because the blue lined one, that's from the show.
Okay,
and the silver one's the original one from the movie. So I mean, it's practically the same thing.
Sure. X-Man says we saw an episode 1 had the blades and the jetpack. Okay, I must have forgotten about that. I don't know. It's intriguing. Like, I'm intrigued, but I also want to stay strong, which I'm not good at. But here's everything that he comes with, and Eagly is the exact same. I don't know.
Sure,
Eagly wasn't bad, but I don't know. It'd just be nice to change it up a little bit as well. But I get it. You're not going to reinvent the wheel, you know, when you're basically just kind of coming out with a 2.0. But because you are coming out with basically like a reissue, it would have been nice to maybe modify Eagly to give you something a little bit different as well. Because really, you're getting this for the head sculpt. I don't think anybody's getting this for the jetpack. You're getting this one for the head sculpt if you already have the first one. So, well,
I think the other thing too is like what's going for this figure. I'll say a positive as well too, and this is just in general. Like if you're one of those lucky folks who are getting that Harley Quinn artisan, like this would be sick to have him with King Shark. You know what I mean?
King Shark. Third time's a charm.
I still have mine. He's in the way back in the corner over there.
Couldn't give that shit away.
No, nobody wants that bad boy. But no, I mean it's good to have him if you have that Harley Quinn, right? But you know what? I don't want them to stop with just one Peacemaker. Like if there's another look, I'd like to see a second one. But also, I want Vigilante, man. They need to make Vigilante.
Yeah,
that one.
Cool.
That one, like, you know, let's get a couple of the characters in the show. A figure.
They're so colorful and different. Like it'd be a fun shelf to have in the collection.
Yeah, 1,000%. I mean, it's the new DC. I mean, why not? You know what I mean? Fill them up with some people like that. Who knows? They might show up. I mean, Peacemaker showed up in Superman.
Well, here's the question: can you even display Peacemaker now with your Justice League stuff?
It's a good question.
I mean, I'm sure you can, but it's funny because they kind of retconned it. You know?
I was gonna say it's been kind of sort of retconned.
Yeah,
so I see your point or your question, but
it used to kind of fall in. Like I displayed mine in that area, and now it's like, oh, can I even do that?
I mean, technically, you can do it, but I mean, it's your collection. Who cares? But no, I see your point. I mean, it's just one of those things where, like, I mean, hey, use your imagination. It's all good. Like, buy whatever you want to buy at the end of the day here, but. I think overall, without the head sculpt, still a great figure, still a solid one to add to collection. But I mean, if the head sculpt gets better, what's to say I won't pick up this one over here?
Same. Let me close this poll here too while we're at it. 81% says it needs work. The head sculpt, that is. So we'll see. We'll see if Hot Toys is listening and if they modify this a little bit. We got Off the Wall joining us tonight. Evening all. Hope everyone is doing great. Good to see you, my friend. We have Alexandre P. Looks good if he doesn't look sweaty / slimy. Maybe. But you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Terminator 2 Terminator T-800 clean. Where it's almost like the proportions in the face, the characteristics are overdone, embellished, almost like characterized, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
that's what this looks like, because he's got strong facial features, John Cena, that is. But it doesn't look like him. This looks like a head sculpt we would have gotten years ago. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like that Terminator, like in glimpses, that Terminator looks like Arnold, but it doesn't.
See, that's where I'm gonna have to disagree.
You like that head sculpt?
I do like that one. That's my
the jaw on that figure is a little off to me.
I don't know, man. For some reason I'm really drawn to that new.
Who's with me in the chat? Who understands what I'm saying here?
Oh, I'm sure you're not alone. I'm just in the minority here, but I enjoy that new T-800, that clean one. So then it's just me.
Not the new one, the old one.
Oh, you're talking about like the DX10?
Yes.
Interesting take.
You know,
okay.
You know how it looks like Arnold, but it doesn't look like
yes.
You have glimpses, but it doesn't look like him. Like I feel like the characteristics, the cheekbones, the jaw was like overdone. I almost feel like that's done here too, where you see glimpses of John Cena, but it looks like it's more of like a caricature of him.
That much, okay, so that I can understand more simply because of the fact that, like, I think once you put like the sunglasses on the DX10, like the likeness came back.
Yep.
But I agree, without it, it was just like,
yeah, that's what I'm
like,
seeing here.
Interesting. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, the features are exaggerated. That's what I was going for. Exaggerated.
There we go.
Yeah,
that's a better word.
I'm having a hard time finding words tonight. Might be because I'm drinking, but yeah, it is what it is. Thank you, Darth, for that. Toy Quest 101. What's up, boys? What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're talking a little bit of Peacemaker. We're gonna go to some Star Wars. We got some Batman for y'all yet tonight too, so stick with us. I don't know. I'm interested in this, but yeah, definitely I'm gonna have to see. This isn't gonna be a pre-order. This is gonna be a wait and see. Let's see where the collection is in a year. Let's see what the head sculpt looks like in a year, and we'll kind of go from there. Like, and again, like just because you love a show doesn't mean you have to collect it either. So that's kind of what I'm wrestling with right now too.
Good choice of words there. Wrestling.
Mecha Leonardo TMNT 2003. Hello there, man. We got a lot of new faces. Pretty cool.
Welcome
to Wolfpack. Too sweet. Final thoughts, DLO, on this Peacemaker. I think we've kind of figured it out between you and I. We've solved all of the collector's problems with this figure, and we've given them all the answers. So I think we pretty much got it. And we're both not in, but we're not out.
Yeah, I'd say like the show's ongoing. I would say wait until season 2's finished up and decide if you still want to go with this one or if something else comes up in the season that you really like, and maybe hold out hope they make that one instead. So this one, on a scale of 1 to 10, like, do I need a pre-order it now? I'd say for most people, it's probably like a 6.
Sure. Is no one bothered by the elbow bends? Honestly, I'm not. It's just part of the silicone. But, we've seen like Ahsoka figures, Bane with the new kind of like medical silicone bodies and whatnot, and the skin folds. This almost doesn't look like it's folding correctly, but he's also over, like he's got so much muscle that I don't know if it's got anywhere to go. And I'm also probably not gonna, if I get him back, I'm also not gonna have him in like a dynamic pose or anything like that. He's gonna be more of like that stance, that strong stance for me. So personally, there's only so much you can do. I'd rather have this look in the bends than it being jointed. but I mean, it's not perfect. It's not perfect.
I'd say patience to see what they do with this here. Because again, if those pre-order numbers are low, there's a good chance that Hot Toys might do an update.
Just like last time.
Just exactly like last time.
We got Local Lou in the house. What's popping, people? What's going on, my friend? Too sweet to you. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a good week. Thank you for being here.
Man, I'm trying to get this robe to sit, but this guy's head is ginormous.
I see you struggling over there. Looks like you're playing a little game of tuggy or something, but we got Hadrick23, channel member for 24 months. He's trying to rival Figures in Fandom for the longest tenured channel member. Favorite figure you own so far? So, kind of talked about that before, but let's change it up a little bit, D-Lo, because we talked about our favorite figures earlier in the show, but let's talk about what's your favorite figure to like pose or mess around with or change the pose on? Like where you're like, oh, I like this pose, and then you're like, oh, this pose will be great too, so I'm going to change it up. And like, what's a figure you keep coming back to in a good way? And I'll look.
That's a good question. That is a good question. Honestly, for me, probably Iron Man. Probably Iron Man, because I mean the Ironmans that usually come with like battle damage as well too.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I'll have it in a clean display, or sometimes I'll have it in the battle damage worn kind of look. So I kind of like messing around with those.
Okay. I'm gonna go with John Wick, just because there's so many weapons, so many accessories that you can do, and it's just fun to go back and just do a different pose and do something totally different. And right now I have the John Wick 4 figure. This would be my favorite one to kind of go back and pose. It's tough because like I change up other ones, but it's not, I don't know. Like the John Wick one is just fun to do.
Yeah, no, agreed. Such great movies to base it off of. So there's like no short of like inspiration to do a different pose from John Wick for sure. So that's a great one. I like that.
Rusty Bronco says, anyone see a Bane 2.0 at a reasonable price? Let me know. Man, that's a tough one.
Good luck to you on that one, man. Yeah,
I fear BVS Batman 2.0 might go down the same road as Bane, where people just hold on to it. It stays at the price it's at, and just not going to be able to find it. So we'll see.
All right. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt to get him to sit just right, but he's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yep. Say hello to Mr. Tentacles.
Hello, Mr. Tentacles.
Look at this guy. It's
one day you'll have your friend Horny Dude as well.
Not gonna happen. Won't allow it. Won't allow it.
All right. Let's give the people what they want. Star Wars talk.
Oh snap, Jazzy. Get some wine.
Get some wine, Jazzy. Yeah, he hasn't been. I wonder if he's playing it straight these last few months.
Well, then I apologize. Excuse my comments.
All right, so we have Sergeant Hound.
Sergeant Hound.
Not gonna lie, I had no clue who this character was or is. D-Lo enlightened me this morning a little bit with the what would you say 55 seconds of runtime that he's in Clone Wars.
I did some research. I've been doing research on a lot of clones lately because I'm like, they're going to be in the display. I need to know more about these guys because I'm going to love with you guys, man. I mean, I don't know how you guys just know so much about these clones. I'm like, because I saw Clone Wars. Granted, I watched Clone Wars and my phone was on, but I saw it. And I don't remember a lot of these guys. And my man over here, he did pop up in a very important episode, so I will give him credit for being there. But dude, this guy was in Clone Wars, the entire series, for a total of 55 seconds, according to the YouTube video that I watched. 55 whole seconds. So, to me, I don't know if that's enough time to warrant the figure. And again, for the Clone Wars crowd, I mean, not knocking it. If you love it, awesome. But for me, it's just like, come on, man. You're just like, I feel like you're just trying to get some quick cash. It feels They throw in the cool dog though. The dog
cool.
is the coolest thing about this, and I think that's where they get you, because I think they know already at this point. Like, okay, you guys are smart enough to realize like this came from the ARC Trooper, right? That just came out recently. Repainted that. A little bit of Commander Cody pieces. You got the comma and stuff like that. So it's just like, but a different paint color, but with a new accessory you don't have before. So it's like, dude, if you're gonna get Clone Wars stuff, you're gonna get it regardless of what I have to say about it here. But if you're out on this stuff, I mean, just hey, thank your wallet. It's safe today. So
Right.
I don't know.
I think we moved on from Peacemaker a little too soon. We actually have John Cena in the house. Says, wait.
Welcome.
welcome. And then Mike says, Mr. Tentacles isn't really that much better than the name Horny Douche. Both pretty sus sounding. Well,
but I do know who
I know
Kid
Kid
Fisto is,
Fisto,
though,
but
so,
the other guy, I don't know his name. So that's just kind of what he's been adopted by. But yeah, I'm buying him. I have a problem. Don't care. Help me.
The whole first part is admit it. You have a problem, but good for you.
X-Man wants to know the purpose of the jowls on the helmet. Is
So
that
look
for, like,
badass, obviously.
sand, dust, like what? Just keeping stuff out of the mask.
It
What's
is
that
funny
for?
because he's the only trooper. I mean, because he's like flagged by a whole bunch of like Coruscant guards, which are just basically the red and white troopers, and he's the only one like this. So it's just to stand out, and look cool, dude. At this point,
Right. OG fan says looks great, not for me. Although I will get the dog in the aftermarket when it releases and put it with my Boba Fett and black robed Tuskens. That'd be cool.
Ooh, black
Man,
robe.
black robed.
Tuskens.
Yeah, you know that is one figure that I was really hoping we would have gotten from Book of Boba Fett. Was I could have swore that was an easy sell for.
I thought it was a lock for that for sure.
Yeah, and they look cool, but nah, we never got those. Send me a picture sometime of those. I'd like to see them. But no, I agree. Like, to each their own, and I've just never been into collecting clones, and I get it that you're either kind of all in or you're all out when it comes to clones. They're kind of like a niche collector line that you'll collect. But for me, with how expensive these are and space being a premium, I just rather have like the actual character that I know and that I have a connection with, as opposed to clones. But you know, I admit clones look great in people's collections. It's just not for me, and they make a ton of variants, so that's really cool too. But I want to have that connection, so that's why my clones are limited to Bad Batch, you know, Rex, and you know, and then I just have a few troopers. So
yeah.
But if anybody, I want to know who's out there though that is like super excited for this. Is Steve still in here? Like who wants to get?
Call him out.
I want to know.
Like this.
I want to know who wants to get this. Let me know in the chat, like if you're getting this while we look at these photos. And the reason why I asked that is because I want you to sell me on why you're getting this and what the justification is for getting like somebody that was in. And you can say, I guess, the dog or whatever, but clones in general, some of these guys we've only seen like a few seconds or whatnot and barely have a name yet, let alone like never seen who they are. So like, I don't know, just I just want to know what if it's just because I collect clones, or what the reasoning is for the draw of the clones, because I'm curious.
I think with this trooper, I'm gonna play devil's advocate over here for the clone trooper crowd. I'm gonna answer their questions since they can't. I'm gonna tell you right now, I think this trooper right here is kind of playing the long game, because again, Coruscant guards I've been out for like what 3-4 something years now, so they're already out on the market, right? So this would complement them very well. And then as well too, again, Graham, I know you don't know too much about these guys here, but you have Commander Fox, who they did a phase 1 that no one really is excited about. But if they do a phase 2 Commander Fox, this guy will look sick next to him, and then flank with a couple Coruscant guards. So I feel like, again, just to play devil's advocate, I think if you're into clones and you already got, like, say, a Coruscant guard and plan on getting them, this is going to look great with that. And then eventually, when they inevitably do make phase 2 Commander Fox, I think, okay, for the clone guys, like, this is going to look sick.
So basically,
So-
it just snowballs. You start collecting a few clones, and it
and
just
that's how it
snowballs.
is though. Everything is like trend like that. So I mean, Plo Koon came out, and so then you got Commander Wolf, and you got his regiment in there. So you know, it just like it's constantly like a little bait, right?
Yep.
Just to kind of get your appetite kind of excited about it there, and then they'll drop something that will go with it that forces you to want to pick up this one as well too. So they're playing the long game with a lot of these guys here because there's so many other regiments that people love that haven't been even touched yet, like Commander Cody's regiment isn't even out there yet, and they were actually in episode 3. Still don't have one of those. We just got the airborne trooper a couple months ago. So I just feel like if you're in the Clone Wars game at this point, you're just kind of buying your time, waiting to see what they're going to drop, and then eventually, like if you stay with it long enough, like your patience is going to be rewarded, and they're going to drop the trooper that you really want to go with these other troopers, if that makes sense.
Sure. Yeah, and I'm not dissing clones by any means. I just want to understand what the draw is to collecting them, if it's one thing or another, because it's just nothing. It's not something that I've been into personally. But Bolt says 70 plus in my collection, just like little plastic army men. So yeah, army building, or building a different. Yeah, if people are into even military, but you're a Star Wars fan too, I get that. That makes sense. Has a unique color scheme. He's part of the Coruscant Guard, which is my favorite battalion. Definite cop. Important arc in the Clone Wars. You know the figure won't be made ever again. I know nothing.
It's a good point. 55 seconds. Yeah, they're not gonna make him twice. That's a fair point. It's a fair point.
I'd like one of those massives to place next to my Tusken Raider. Yeah, we figured like a lot of people would actually be drawn to that and putting them with the Tusken Raider. So we'll see. We'll see if those get parted out quite a bit. Alexandre started collecting clones as of last week. There you go.
Good luck.
Yeah. That'll keep you busy for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, clone collections are impressive, for sure. All right, let's keep taking a look at some of these pictures here. The Hound definitely seems to be something that people are really attracted to. But yeah, they look great together. It's just not something that I personally want to collect and put my money into. I want to put my money into characters that I guess know and love. But to some people, these are characters they know and love. So
perfect example right there, Graham. So go back to that photo one more time. So that's Commander Fox, phase 1 right there. Everybody's wearing phase 2 stuff at this point. So he's completely out of place. So they need to make phase 2 at this point just to make the scene accurate.
Are you getting Fox?
I don't know yet. So just to kind of give everybody an idea, like
another one I don't know
clone
much of.
plays. I got Bad Batch, right? I've got the new Echo M5s. I got Jesse recently, and I got Captain Rex, and I have Cody. The only unnamed trooper I have is the Airborne Trooper, but I give it a pass because that's episode 3, not Clone Wars. So
Gotcha.
For Clone Wars, it's I'm trying to get the most important clones from my view, from my watch of Clone Wars, what stood out to me. So my display is going to be different from other people's, but I feel like those are the ones that I have in my collection. Those are the ones who stood out to me while I was watching Clone Wars. So some may look cooler, some may have great backstories that are filled in from other parts from Star Wars lore, but for me, those are the ones that hit. So Commander Fox would be nice to have, but I'd be more likely to get Commander Wolf over Fox. That's just me.
Well, that's the nice thing about these troopers too, is you can build a display that's different from everybody else's, because there's so many variants of troopers out there, right? Like I've seen people have 50 of one trooper behind Vader or something, and then I've seen people that just have all sorts of different troopers that have different variants and whatnot too. So totally get it. Looks cool. Just not for me. So I should be happy because my wallet is safe with this one. Probably not going to get the Hound either, just because
I feel like we'll get it again though, Hound.
Just because it's not really an OT thing for me, so I just don't really see the need. I'm not really collecting Book of Boba line.
Yeah, I get that.
But the jaw does articulate.
Which will be interesting because I always get PTSD from the
Alien.
quarter scale. Was it quarter scale? No, it was life size. Grogu, the first
Oh,
one they
yeah.
did, and the jaw just kind of eventually.
Just started tearing. Let's see. I don't think I put a poll up for this guy.
I think the Hound, honestly, if that ever goes loose and people start parting that out there, I feel like that's going to go for crazy money.
Might. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of people want that. I did put a poll up earlier in the show to see who was kind of interested in this, and it was like 75% no. Picking this up, so definitely seems more of that niche, line.
That's a great color scheme, though. That gray and red, it really just pops there. But it's just like, yeah, you got to have an attachment to these things sometimes. So, yeah. Poll results do not surprise me at all.
Does the Hound look a little undersized?
Yes, based off of my memory of the episode, kind of looks a little skinny, if I'm being honest. But, I mean...
I just hope he doesn't come out like soft either, like some of these accessories that they've done,
like the blurgs and stuff like that. I thought about that too.
Alien cat, other stuff, but it looks good from here.
That's a great look right there. That's so cool. See, this is the stuff where they kind of reel you back in. Like, if you're not sold, take a look at this shot right here. It's pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, look at that.
Pointing.
I'm telling you, dude, my advice to everybody who's into clones right now, get yourself your Coruscant guards now, because that is going to be something people are going to go back and try to buy. It's cheap right now, so get them while you can.
The Hound has a movable jaw. There's no way they're going to use that money on making a mold like that and not remake it. It's a good point.
Yeah.
Good point. You guys are funny. I don't have a whole lot to obviously offer with this figure as like talking points, just because I'm not really familiar with them. But here's everything that we get. So your typical trooper, and when I say typical, I mean there's not like the paint scheme is different, obviously, and whatnot, but there's nothing like different that we haven't seen before. It comes with a base and some hands and a weapon. So, but you do get the Hound, and it does have that articulated jaw. So, do we have a price on this yet? 300, right?
Yes,
300 even.
Kind of on the steep side here. So, I mean, you got Echo and Fives recently were 285. Again, that was just pretty much a repaint of Jesse. So, kind of interesting that I think the money you're paying for this particular trooper is really more for the Hound than you are for the Sergeant.
Yeah, so I just started a poll. Let me know what you guys think of the price. I know even if you're not interested, just let me know if you think this is a fair price, though. I mean, you're getting normal trooper, but you're also getting the Hound. And I want to go back, though. I want to check one more thing, because does his legs articulate?
See, that I don't know, because from the photos I haven't seen him move, so I'm probably going to say no.
I see a seam here.
Oh, maybe it's slightly adjustable. Yeah, the lines there. It is cool that they did make the Hound up. I do like it, though.
No, it's not like it's like an Einstein from Back to the Future, where it's more of just like a statue type thing. So that's good, at least. Okay. Yeah, let us know. We'll give you guys a minute to vote if this is a fair price for Sergeant Hound. X-Man says they're going to make a Book of Boba Fett sand person with the dude, they might. It's not too late with the massive.
They can always go back, man.
It's not too late. It'd be an easy one. Same head sculpt, just different robe.
Let's get some votes in here, people. What do we got? 22 votes, and there's 98 of you watching.
Come on
Hit
now.
that like button, all that good jazz, whatever you YouTubers say.
Could we hit 100 for 2 weeks in a row?
We did already. I didn't want to say it, but we were at 102, and then you said you don't know anything about these figures, and we lost 3 people.
Only want the lizard dog. I'm sure they're better off alone at some point, or in a figure set in itself. Easy money. Sergeant Hound is absolutely sick. Pre-ordered him the second he dropped, worth every penny.
Yeah, the best way to describe this figure is it's pretty. It's pretty.
It's pretty. It's a pretty figure.
Dessert.
Log. So, safe to say you're out on this one?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, me too.
just doesn't do it for me.
Doesn't
I
make
can see the
sense for me.
appeal, and I can see like the connection where someone can make a sick display with stuff that we already talked about over here. And again, dude, today Commander Fox Phase 2 drops. Like, people who didn't pick this up that were interested on the know, they're gonna come back and try to get this one. So, if you know you want it, you know this is gonna be your focus, get it. Because I just feel like Coruscant Guards and this guy, once Commander Fox comes out, you Clone War guys are going to be trying to claw at each other to get these things. You say rah.
OG fan says he just posted a pic of his Boba Fett in the group at Jedi Night's Watch, part of my Boba Shrine. So, if you guys haven't joined our Facebook group, go look up Wolfpack 16 Collecting. Join the group, and love sharing your pickups, your poses, any news we're talking about. It's a good group to be in. We do have a BST once a week as well, so appreciate OG fan for keeping that thing going. Looking forward to looking at that after the show's over. Valkyrie says it's a fair price because of the Hound.
Yeah, you're paying for the Hound at 300.
Mike's comment, all I can think of is Your Highness. That's all I can think of. Julie has no dick.
That's exactly what he's quoting right now. Underrated movie. One of Danny McBride's finest.
Oh, yeah. I love that movie. All right. Well, shall we end it? End the poll?
Yeah, let's see how many we got over here. How many people?
28 votes. A little lame, but
Come on, guys.
fair price. 64% said no, and 35% said yes. It's tough because I'm trying to look at it like from a non-biased way here.
Same.
Like, my gut says it doesn't feel like a good value, but I'm not into it, so it's really hard for me to say if this is a good value or not.
Right.
You know, a trooper, if you're really thinking about it, a trooper at what'd you say, like 250-ish, right?
Mhm.
Plus this Hound for like what, 50?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, to me, it doesn't seem worth it to me, but I don't know if it's fair or not. What do you think? You said it was, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, like, I think of how like Sideshow clones were for a lot of years. You know what I mean? Like, there's like some that were out there that are like worth a lot of money, and they're not the best figures, best quality figures, stuff like that. But it's just like, it's so rare to find that character that people, after a while, after the market settled, don't sell anymore, right? So they become collector's items at that point. They go for way more money. So I feel like, again, like I said about like the whole Clone Wars collecting process, it's the long game with this here. I feel like when this thing drops, you'll probably be able to score this thing for below retail for a while. And then eventually over time, when it's in the hands of the people that really wanted the figure, the market is going to dry up on this thing. And then eventually, maybe not today, maybe 5 years from now, maybe 10 years from now or something like that, this figure is a shore trooper from Rogue One or something like that. Today doesn't look like that. Tomorrow, you never know.
True. It's good. Good analogy of that for sure. Guess only time will tell. X-Man says, when are we doing more collection features? I know he sent one in a couple weeks ago. I think we have 3 people that have sent stuff in. If people want to send a couple more to my email, we can probably do that maybe next week. It just depends on news too. Like, we're trying to kind of like structure shows a little bit better too, where we have like at least like a 15-20 minute segment where we do something different each week. But sometimes it depends on how much news and content we have to cover too. But definitely we'll be looking at that soon. But if anybody wants to send me, let's see, where did I have that? Your collection, you can do it at the email down below there. So if anybody wants to send a couple pictures, no videos, please, just pictures. The videos are not easily viewable through the email. So just shoot me a couple pictures and we'll gawk at your collection. We'll take a look at it and we'll go from there. So
just to get you guys motivated about getting your collections out to us over here, there's some collectors right now who are literally building some amazing displays and sending me updated photos all the time. You might have seen one through Modulcase. Modulcase actually spotlighted this collector, huge like 6 series set up there with the corner units and all that. He's a nice guy. He's like building out his ultimate like Batman collection right now. Shout out to Wogzilla Collectibles on IG. If you guys know who that is, go ahead and give him a follow because he's about to drop some heat on his collection here. And I love seeing people's collections. So if you guys want yours to be spotlighted, let us know, because I'm telling you right now, that guy, when he gives us his final look, he might have probably one of the nicest collections you'll ever see. So hope I didn't set the bar too high for him if he's watching over here. But yeah, his stuff looks fantastic. So I can't wait to see what he's done with his.
Well, I know you and I are chomping at the bit to kind of do a collection, updated collection tours for our rooms. I'm waiting on a couple more pieces, and then I think I'll be good enough to show you guys kind of where because I haven't done one. I've done a check-in, kind of show you guys what's going on, but I haven't done an actual in-depth tour since last December. So yeah, it's about time for that too.
I prefer to just wait for mine by the end of the year, close to the end of the year, just because like the check-ins are cool and I like that because obviously I love seeing your updates to your collection. But like for me, it's just like it's a work in progress still. Like I wanted to, like when I put out the collection, I want there to be an actual difference from someone who saw the old one, seeing the new one.
Sure.
Because yeah, this year has been. It's funny. I got my new Magic cases in from last year's order, and I got the room set up the way I liked it. But then once you get it all done and everything's all settled, you instantly start changing things. Like the second I uploaded my collection tour from last year, I started taking stuff out almost immediately. So it's just always fun to kind of put those out at the end of the year so you guys can see like a full like, oh wow, look at all the changes that happened this year. Because if you guys liked my tour last year, I mean, I can't wait to show you what I did this year.
Yeah, and I'm actually thinking about doing a check-in this week just because I'm not getting any of my figures in until early next week. So I actually might do a check-in just to kind of bullshit with the community, get some content out there, and kind of go from there. But yeah, so maybe I will save the actual tour until the end of the year. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Silverline Blades just grabbed all 5 of the Bad Batch, brand new for $12.50 shipped. Crosshair alone is usually $700 plus. Can't wait for those. You guys got me to pull the trigger on them. Congrats, man. That's quite the find.
That's a great deal.
That's when it feels really good too, is when you know you got a good deal. And you can be kind of proud of it. Whereas like sometimes if you overpay, it's like, well, I'm getting the figure, so I feel good about that. But I'm like, kind of feel a little dirty for what I paid. But that's, yeah, you're happy all around with that. So congrats.
Yeah, it's like $250 a figure. You kidding me? That's a good deal. Yeah, that is a good deal. Shout out to you, man. I love my Bad Batch figures. That's honestly, I blame the Bad Batch for me to collecting clones. Honestly, aside from already having Cody and stuff, that respectfully, the Bad Batch, even though like they came later, that was my way into Clone Wars, and going to that made me watch the rest of it, and got other clones there. But like, dude, Bad Batch is dope. So congrats to you, bro.
I know this will never happen. I still need Omega.
Dude, you're just
Finish the line.
you're
Make
dying on the wrong hill,
Omega.
buddy. It's just
I
not
know.
happening.
I know it's not.
Just not happening at all. Ooh, interesting.
Let's see. We got high on figures. What do we think of the J&D Batman Bruce Wayne armory?
Interesting. Did they drop it on their
Got a few
page
photos
or
just released?
got me doing research here? Let's see.
I'll let you look at that. And while you're looking at that, we're gonna move to a little bit of Batman stuff nonetheless. Valkyrie says I need Wrecker still. Great figure there too. I mean, they're all good. Like Echo and Hunter are so cheap, but they're still so good too. It's weird because those two came out first. It seemed like nobody really cared until the line started becoming more complete, and then everybody wanted them. But those two, maybe they made too many. I don't know.
Oh yeah, they definitely did drop their pics here. I don't know if I don't follow them on Facebook. I follow them on Instagram. So you prefer it on Instagram or
Let me see. I
Facebook?
think I follow them on Facebook, but I don't see anything on Facebook.
Let's see. Let's see.
If you want to share it with me, and we can just talk about Jackson Batman first.
Yeah, it's definitely on Instagram. It's not on. I don't see it on their Facebook page.
All right, let me just make sure I have it up here.
Here. I'll send you at least a link to the
Okay.
Instagram. But
Waiting,
bam,
waiting,
submitted.
waiting.
Okay.
Oh, you sent it here. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The old private chat. Cappy. Bear with us, people. Okay. Well, first I want to talk about this bad boy because this was another surprise for me.
You're gonna have to wait. You don't get to just decide the next topic.
We were
High on figures.
transitioning to this. We will get to it high on figures, I promise.
You know what that
This
was, high on
looks good.
figures? That was a throat check.
This looks good. Throat punch. What do you think about this?
this?
This looks a lot like the 1.0, but with awesome faceplates.
Yeah, I immediately got Topo like vibes off of that one there instantly.
Oh, the first one?
Well, the head sculpt on this one over here.
Oh.
You didn't get the same vibe. It feels like the Topo one, but with like better faceplates.
Well, this looks more accurate to me. And I saw something where... Okay, so this is the Batman Cowl 3 interchangeable mouth plates. Pre-order is open now.
Mm-hmm.
I saw... Let me look at my message here from Jackson, because...
Jackson XU.
Rolling eyeballs taken off from Hot Toys cowl.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean we have to do that?
Yeah,
Or-
you got to pop them into this one.
Okay. So this is on 1/6 kit, and it's going to be for $100 all in price, which I still think is a pretty good deal. I don't know, like, well, you know me, like the BVS 2.0 was never a fan of the mouth plates. He looks too happy, too smirky, too non-serious. I want the BVS, and I feel like this cowl just looks a little bit more accurate too. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with the 1.0 cowl. I've seen people put it on the 2.0 body and then mod, I think it was the tactical suit faceplate onto the cowl, and it looks really good. So I still think the 1.0 offers some good pieces, but I like this a lot, and this is actually getting me to consider getting or hunting it down a 2.0 BVS. Not compatible for the 1.0, just the 2.0 here. And it looks like Q1 of 2026. Take that with a grain of salt, because they've definitely been known to kind of miss those target dates here and there. So
question on this here, and this is where because I have the 2.0 in my possession, And I can understand the faceplate concerns you have there. Do these faceplates fit on the stock cowl for the 2.0?
That's a good question.
See, because I'll tell you right now, I personally think that the cowls, especially on the deluxe that has the head that can turn, is a game changer.
I don't like the head that can turn. It looks too narrow.
You say that now, but I'm telling you, dude, in person, especially when you try to get him into like a posing position, you're gonna want that neck to turn. And they've done it. They did it so well. It looks so seamless. You can't even see the line of the sculpt itself over here.
It just follows this.
Yeah, you can't even see it, dude. But I will say though, I want more faceplate options on my Batman. So, and I think is I don't want to lose the neck turning, and I don't want to lose the purse, which is nice that you can do that with this one. But I would prefer if Jackson or somebody else just did the faceplates like Jackson did with the 89 Batman. I would love for them to do that.
And it's kind of curious on why he isn't, because he's been doing that with all of the other figures previously. I wonder why he felt the need to make a whole cowl when 89 he just did the faceplate. That one could have used possibly a better cowl, 89. And then the blue suit Affleck he did faceplates for, and then Dark Knight he's doing the whole cowl. So I guess it's just hit or miss. But would be cool if this was just an option though.
Well, I think for $100 it's a hell of a value. Like, let me start there at least.
Body's fucking huge,
dude. The body's fantastic. Like, I'm telling you that the body is the MVP. But personally, like I said, I like the diorama that deluxe comes with, and I love the head sculpt that can turn. I think really makes it stand out. And I don't think I want any Batman without. I want every Batman to have that feature moving forward.
He did do the faceplates already, so I know that was for.
He did for 89. We're talking. Is he talking?
He did it for the Affleck blue suit too, but I didn't think that fit. Maybe it did fit for BVS. I thought that was. It's getting late, so I'm struggling, but I thought it was for the blue suit or the.
That's the last one I recall.
Maybe it did fit for this one too, because it did fit for two of them. So yeah, maybe you can get there's two face plates.
Yeah, that's a good point, because I mean it's reverse compatible, I guess, kind of like the way Hot Toys did it. So he made it for the blue one. What's to say it won't work for this one?
Yeah, he might have a point there. I think he's right, because I remember looking at the faceplates and just still not being like completely sold.
Mm-hmm.
Just 89. Dark Knight. There's the cape. I missed it. Okay. Well, here's the pre-order for this one. So $20 down. Cutoff is November 2025. We'll see about that. But three face plates, one cowl. Oh, here. So yeah, here's for $50. You get only one face plate though. So you pick, DLO, which one you want right here. Type A, mouth closed. Type B, mouth open.
You're right. Actually, I said the same thing. I didn't get a chance to look at this, but I wrote a comment to him when he dropped these photos the other day, and he sent me a link to another post. I just looked at the post, and it's this right here, where it's specifically for the blue suit Batman. Okay, interesting.
So MMS 703 and 705 is one of those blue suit and one of those BVS. Are they that? I don't think they're that close, are they?
I don't know. But the thing is, like, I do like the new faceplates that he did for his own one right now. Like, I would actually love if I can get a swing at those instead.
These?
Yeah.
Would you get both?
No, not these. I'm talking about for the head sculpt we're talking about.
Just sell those separately?
Yeah, like personally, I like those mouth plates way more. See that?
Eyeball not included. Please use original eyeballs. I'm okay with that. Sometimes, not that Jackson's bad at it, but sometimes these third party, like Topo, for example, I thought the eyes just kind of looked off and kind of almost ruined it for me for those head sculpts. So I think the Nightmare one's better, but I've never really quite fallen in love with the BVS Topo head sculpt.
Yeah, losing the eye rolling system in 2025, like that's kind of like a deal breaker for me these days.
Yeah.
So at least I appreciate that he's offering something to where like, hey, you can put the Hot Toys eyes on these ones here, because I mean, I don't know. In my opinion, I think the eye rolling system is probably the most important feature when deciding a character for me nowadays than anything else, because it does so much for every sculpt. It elevates everything. So this is neat that at least for the crowd who's not happy, I'm not saying that who that is, but I'm saying that for anybody who's not happy with the sculpts that came with the current 2.0, well, for $100 you get 3 face plates, which we just showed you a second ago. If you wanted to get one to just change the faceplate on your existing one, it's $50.
Right.
Where this one here, you get 3 faceplates and you get a brand new head sculpt or mask in this case here, and you can still retain the eye rolling system. So, you know, I would say
it's a win
for $100. That's a hell of a deal. That is a hell of a deal.
We do have some people in the chat though that have more of like the brick stance on this, where I'm spending so much money I shouldn't have to upgrade it, and I agree with those people, but unfortunately that's just not the world we live in. So X-Man says, I really don't understand paying another $100 on top of the cost of the figure itself when the figure's already amazing. And that's subjective, obviously. I've just never thought that one looked mean and angry like the BVS did in the movie, but you know, obviously to each their own. High on Figure says, agree. If something needs modding, it's a fail to begin with, in my opinion. I agree, but there's certain figures that I can't just compromise with. I can't just sit there and be like, well, this is good enough. If I can, like if it's a Batman figure especially, which Hot Toys tends to struggle with, Batman is my favorite character. So if I gotta go a little bit extra to make this like an exact 1/6 scale copy, I'm gonna do it, because that character means so much to me. So I'm not gonna do that with all my figures, or most of them are just, I'm gonna just keep them stock. But if I can make a Batman figure better, like some people with the Spider-Man, like the Toby, they get the head sculpt, or they'll get the portrait and stuff like that, and they'll get mods, because we want these characters mean so much to us that we just want them to be the best that we can make them. So we're willing to kind of throw extra money at it. Does it make it right? No. Should we have to? No. But it's kind of the world we live in. So
yeah, it's just one of those things too, where it's just like everybody's like happiness level with their figures are always going to be different, right? So like for me, like to kind of use Graham as that Spider-Man example you used a second ago, the Andrew Garfield one, right? That one has lenses that are not correct, right? For me, I think I saw a post from Vince Toys that they were going to do another batch of those lenses that are very popular to change it out to make it more movie accurate. They're $50. I said no. They look good. They will make it more accurate, but for me, it's totally fine, right? So if you have a Batman and, you know, this is going to be your only Batman and you like the way it is, you know, there's going to be a diehard who's willing to spend more to get their version of what they think Batman should look like. Same way people, like he said, with Spider-Man. So there's nobody wrong. There's nobody right. But I mean, I will say I echo what Graham says. Like, it's one of those things where when you're so like invested in a character like a Batman, then you're willing to spend a little bit more. I bet your bottom dollar when the NR1 eventually drops and stuff like that, like it's going to be a steeper number than this one over here, and people are going to buy it, right? Because they just love the character. It's just one of those things. But I will also tell you here as well, as a longtime Batman collector, I'm going to give you some little advice here. There's no such thing as a perfect Batman. Batman, there will always be something wrong with every Batman. There's no such thing as a perfect one. So it just kind of comes with the territory, so to speak here. So, and guys like Jackson, Unreal, and a whole bunch of other guys out there, they have made a living off of fixing Batmans for hexes as long as I've been here.
Capes,
so.
man. I mean, even the difference between a custom cape and stock capes are getting better, though. I know
they are.
I know the Dark Knight Rises armory cape looks pretty good, but like, man, some of those were just night and day difference too.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you, man. I mean, even the stock one that comes on this one, hands down the best Hot Toys made cape they've ever done. But I still want to get another one.
Yeah, and even if you love the cowls, Hot Toys makes some goofy ass faceplates when it comes to Batman figures. It's just like, what are we doing here? So even just a faceplate can make, a difference. Like Keaton doesn't fix the 89 Keaton completely, but it sure helps a lot. So it's just weird. I don't know. I don't get it, but it's the world we live in, unfortunately. And I may pre-order this and then hunt down a BVS figure down the road, so we'll see. But I got some time to think about it. But we got Honest Hansel joining the show. What's going on, my friend? Hey, go Pack go. We also have Zord Photography, one of the best in the business. What's good, guys? Been too long. Hey, good to see you, man. Too sweet. Hope you're doing well. Got to get you back on the show here sometime. Jables is heading out. Great stream. Night all. Appreciate you, my friend. We're going to end here soon, too. But let's take a look. Let's finish off with... we didn't talk about Wolverine at all. I might just have to change the cover.
He's going to drop in 5 minutes. Everybody stick around.
Yeah, he's going to drop. But, all right, so here's the J&D Armory. I do love this base, I got to say. That looks nice.
Very classy.
Is it made of real stone? It looks like it. For the price, it should be.
Some say they dove in the water to find the perfect rocks to carve these stones out of there. So,
Danny Killinger is trying to decide on the T1000 2.0 right now. Get it?
Yeah. Won't regret it if you get it.
Anyone getting Armored Batman 2.0, that must be the oldest pre-order to have not released yet. That maybe Dark Knight Armory 2.0. But yeah, I think most people have forgotten about that Armored Batman. But D-Lo's getting it.
I'm getting it. Love that one.
I might get it down the road, but I'm not in any hurry.
It's a classic suit, man. I love that one.
Here we go, J&D trash.
You know you wanted X-Men.
Yeah, he wants it bad.
Salivating over there in your cowboy hat.
That looks pretty good. I wish I could zoom in a little bit for you.
Yeah, that would be nice. Well, hey, maybe I'll just follow along my own way.
Well, with Instagram, they don't let me do that.
I did send it to you.
Wow, it looks very gold. Like the Hot Toys versions look a little bit more black and gray, where this looks a little bit more goldish on these.
Now, sorry, I just went to Instagram to find the photo. So, what were you pointing out? It was specific the chest plates and stuff like that. The gold.
Yeah, you see like all the contrasting colors.
Yeah, I do see that.
Very bright.
I wonder if that is accurate, though.
Could be. Valkyrie's getting Armored Batman.
Yeah, that's a must for me.
Hansel wants to know, does everybody have the rights to Dark Knight Batman? It's almost oversaturated with this movie at this point.
I'm going to go and say yes without doing any research.
That head sculpt looks pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think it looks bad. it's gonna be squishy as hell. Yeah, have you seen like one of those videos where
Yeah, like
it's
that's all cool and everything, but I just don't need that shit. Like it's gonna be sitting on my shelf, you know? Like I don't need to push the face or the jaw and squish. I don't care.
I don't either, dude. But listen, if I had like infinite funds to buy whatever I wanted,
Well, sure.
I would buy this out of just sheer curiosity.
Oh yeah.
Just to see what the hype is here or what's overhyped on this here. But I mean, this is like
I said I don't need this stuff. But yeah, if I had the funds, I would probably want to. Yeah, I'd want to spend the money.
What do you think about the skull for Christian Bale? Like in this one, do you like? Here's my confusion with J&D. This is what always gets me. Again, I don't own anything J&D, so if there's anybody who does, please stop and correct me over here. How are you paying more? And I feel like the Christian Bale likeness is worse than Hot Toys, or possibly when Inart gets around to doing it as well too. I just feel like the Joker looks not bad, but it's just like, dude, I'd still get the Inart one or the Hot Toys one before it, and it's not. I don't feel like I'm losing out on anything.
This is still like 90% to me, but it's you could argue whether it's better or worse than Hot Toys, and the fact that you could even argue it is the point taken. Like you're spending so much more on this when we're not even sure if it's really the best looking figure. The colored, the almost like the gold, where I don't know, maybe it is accurate or not, but it still bothers me. It's too much. It stands out too much.
I've seen this suit for years, and I just never noticed it being that gold. So like, I'm a bit surprised.
It was like was it gunmetal or
something? I mean, it was more rust. I don't know.
Yeah, Hansel's asking too, are the colors off on the armor? To me, it looks like it. The belt looks super gold as well.
Right. Let me see here. I follow this webpage for the Dark Knight here. They just post a lot of like a lot of photos from the Dark Knight movie that just kind of got lost over time. Let me see if I still have it.
This cowl almost looks more like their statue that I've seen too.
Let's see here.
The biggest turnoff is the suit is a statue, but the Bruce Wayne in a suit is an articulated figure. Well, that's why this would look like the statue, I guess, because they just shrunk it down. Interesting. So this is a statue.
Who would want a 1/6 statue?
Which is weird because we really don't pose our Batman figures much, but I want the option. It looks just like the 1/3 scale.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Zord says could be wrong, but these pics look like the out of haze effect and overexposure with reduced highlights. Not sure, but that's what it seems like. Odd choice, but I'm sure it's just to show all the details. Okay, so maybe that's why the suit is kind of highlighting so much.
I don't know, I'm trying to find.
Somebody says in the comments, wait, is this an action figure or a statue? Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. No one knows. That's the thing. We're all trying to find this out here. Like, I'm so out of my depth when it comes to like J&D because I just don't follow them, and I just honestly I've never been.
Yeah, I don't really either because it's never been in my wheelhouse. It's never gonna happen. I've
seen some cool stuff. They've done some some 1/1s like scale stuff, which looks awesome and stuff like that. But it's just like, I don't, dude, like, it's like going to car shop Ferraris and you can only afford a Toyota. You know, like, why would I go there? Just make myself sad. Just don't do it. I just don't do it, man.
But these, honestly, I mean, Two-Face looked really good, but and Joker wasn't bad, but like, I haven't been overly impressed with these for what they're trying to charge.
These figures to me just feel like FU money. Like, I have it, you know, like, but you can't get it.
The statement is I'm spending this much to get it doesn't mean it's the best one. But I can say that I got it and it was the most expensive.
there's some cool stuff about it. Don't get me wrong, but do I feel like I'm losing out if I can't pull out the eyeballs with a pair of tweezers? Not really.
I would like the magnetic rolling eyes.
I think
though.
that's the
That I would
only
like.
thing that's really being like, man, I wish other people would do that. That's great innovation there, but like everything else doesn't feel like I'm missing out on anything.
Yeah, it's like what are you compensating for something here?
Like you can get yourself an entire armory. You can get an OT Customs head sculpt, right? A brand new cape with there, and it would still be less than this thing.
Anybody know the price? I mean, everything else has been about what, over 1,000?
Dude, it's gonna be over. It's got to be
Well,
1,400,
you
1,500.
get a statue and a figure here, so yeah, this is
Yeah,
gonna be super expensive. You could buy a freaking jazzing tumbler. J&D can't hit a likeness to save their lives. They exist only to say I have money and don't care about actual quality.
And in fairness, though, there are people like that. They're like, indeed, tell me more about that.
It's not really a hot
I
take.
need
honestly.
show me how I can be better than everybody else, please. Tell me more. And there's a market for that too. There's a market for that. But like I said, like, man, I'm not going to go to the Lamborghini dealership if all I can get is a Toyota. I'll get a nice ass Toyota though. Don't get me wrong.
Zor says, but can they pose? So I'm sure the Bruce Wayne will articulate just fine. But yeah, this is a statue. So you're getting a 1/6 Batman statue.
And Zor's the right guy to be asking those kind of questions because I've seen you do some crazy stuff. I love your Power Ranger photos you posted recently. Those were sick. So Zord asking the real questions.
And it's not the end of the world that this is a statue. Because like I said, most of my Batman figures are just standing there brooding anyways. So like I just need the cape to kind of wrap how I want it to. But you still want the option. Like I don't want to be told I can't pose it, but doesn't mean I'm going to pose it.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Don't handcuff me.
Well, I mean, the thing is, and when you go at that price there, it's like, I want that thing to be able to do everything that you guys can design and create. Like, I honestly do. Like, I need more than just, hey, our faces are squishy, magnetic this, tweezers, eyeballs this. Is like, come on.
Yeah. X-Men says, yeah, he's posing as a Batman figure right now. Get it?
I like that.
Where's the
I don't like that, man.
figure? Thought I saw that hold on here.
Where the hell is Wolverine? I'm refreshing like crazy.
Oh, that's
on
weird.
Facebook.
They don't have a laugh sound, but they do have this.
Better than Post Malone. I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's not nice.
Why are you the way that you are? I swear. Also,
here
shout out
we
to
go.
everyone not doing a super chat tonight because I got a break from Post Malone. So that is not reverse. No super chat, please. I don't want to hear Post Malone tonight.
Yeah, please.
You were just having too much fun with that right there.
It just keeps going. That's the same one.
That's the same one.
That's the same one.
What the heck is
not
wrong with your?
Not
You
that
broke
one.
it.
All right. Thank
All
you,
right.
StreamYard, for adding those things.
So
All right.
let's get
we're
let's
out.
get people their money worth here real quick. Just real
Yep.
quick.
Yep.
Wolverine.
Wolvie.
That is the cover photo. It would be terrible if we didn't mention it at all over here.
Let me just. I want to. Go ahead.
Where the hell is it, dude?
Bring up. Well, people are getting their notifications, and he's
Is
not
it
even
real
released yet.
though? Like, was it Photoshop? How do we know? How do you know?
Ooh, was it numerous people or was it just?
That's my question here. Because normally, we as a collection, a community here, we're a very humble crowd.
Right.
So we don't, by all means, at all, post the same thing 45 times in a row when we get our invoices.
Never.
Right? We never do that.
Never.
We never do that. I've never seen that once. However, it is perplexing that something like Wolverine, one person put up that post and I didn't see a flood of other people confirming that theirs on the way too. So there's one or two things that happen here. Either A, that was fake, or two, only one copy exists, and that guy got it. So,
to be fair, I'm going to play devil's advocate just like you did earlier.
Please.
Back in the day, Doc Brown, up for pre-order, wasn't released yet, but people were getting their sideshow notifications that he was entering the warehouse very soon. And I believe he then released, and a few days later, he was shipping out to a bunch of people. So, not really how Sideshow has been operating as of late, but we can fall back on history that it is possible that this could be legit. I don't know if it is, but it could be.
Oh,
well.
Wow, dude. I thought we were cool.
Ash. I know Ash. Every stream I see him on, he's begging for the Wolverine.
I'm right there with you, Ash. I'm 100% with you there.
This was one I wanted originally. Never pre-ordered, never secured, but could be one that slips into the display. We'll see. We got Johnny Chronicles, channel member, by the way, with the $1.99 super chat. Do appreciate that. How about some Post Malone for DLO before closing out? I think that would be fantastic.
Thank you very fucking much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very, very much.
Also, shout out to Brick Artemis. That's his favorite clip that we have of Posty. So
that was not reverse psychology, by the way, Johnny. You hurt my feelings.
I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys just being here, hanging out with us. We've had really good numbers tonight. Good interaction in the chat. Dude, Dilo, watch the video comparing the InArt and Hot Toys Joker to the J&D. It makes the InArt and Hot Toys look so bad. I didn't think the likeness was 100% on the J&D. And even if it should be better, to be fair, it should blow it out of the water for what they're charging. So taking the price into consideration, it's not nearly enough to make us go, oh yeah, wow, I really want that. Maybe a couple people, but
I mean, I agree. That's kind of my gauge for all this stuff here. When InArt was coming out and they were asking for more than Hot Toys, I was very critical of their stuff and, demanded that the value had to be there if they're going to ask that kind of price. And, once you go to that J&D price over there, I mean, yeah, some things can be cool. Some things can be good about it, but it's got to, like for me, it's got to be unanimous at that price where I don't collect at that level. It's got to be flawless. It's got to be perfect. It's got to be everything or nothing at all.
I agree. D'Lo Brown, you remember that guy?
Great reference. Yeah, great reference there. Good wrestler.
Yeah.
Good wrestler.
Oh, look at this. We got Clinton Martin joining us. Howdy, folks. What's going on, my friend? Another one of our 1/6 scale fantasy footballers. Appreciate you stopping in, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for this. This thing's definitely due. I think it's the next release has got to be between this Armored Batman or the Armory 2.0. You would think the Armory or even Armored Batman would come.
I was going to say, yeah, you left that Armored
Batman.
Because
they're both 2.0s. Or this is maybe they're doing something. I don't know.
I mean, it is a true 2.0 in fairness to the Armored Batman. My thing is like I'm still fixated on this because I desperately at this point like I'm itching to get Wolverine over anything else. Like that's my most anticipated figure that's still not out yet, and I'm just like thinking to myself, is it a head sculpt thing? Is it I mean what is the holdup now at this point? Because it feels like I don't know. It just feels like it should be here by now, and it's not. And I'm starting to get nervous.
We got a late start tonight. We still streamed for over 2 hours, and I thought maybe before we ended we would get that drop, but still not. But hey, we're manifesting right now, so this is going to be something that drops very soon. And if not, I have no idea what the hell's going on.
Have you made up your mind though? Like, are you really gonna get this yet, or
I've made up my mind.
no?
I
Still,
could definitely live without it.
what's holding you back? Are you just like not a Wolverine fan, or
No, I am a Wolverine fan, but I'm not like X-Man Wolverine fan, but I'm a Wolverine fan. When I say X-Men, I mean X-Men Supreme. Movie was fun. I haven't watched it since I watched it the first time.
Oh, dude, I must have watched that movie a million times back to back, dude.
Yeah.
I used to fall asleep to that
Yeah,
movie
it
for the
kind of
first
goes
3
with
months.
Peacemaker. Like, it's something I really like, but do I need to collect it? I enjoy it, but does it need to be in the collection? I don't know.
Did you like the X-Men movies growing up?
Yeah, but I mean, casually, yeah.
Okay, that's probably why for you. I
Yeah,
grew up.
I always
did you
liked
grow up with the
Wolverine,
cartoon.
but what's that?
Did you grow up with the cartoons in the 90s?
I didn't really watch them too much.
There he goes. I mean, there he goes. What were you watching back then, man? All the cool cartoons were back then. It was like
Teenage Mutant
Batman,
Ninja Turtles, Batman, Darkwing Duck.
okay,
Bonkers.
Darkwing Duck. Well, they're not going to
Power
make that.
Rangers wasn't a cartoon, but I was watching that. Transformers a little bit.
Okay. The big three for me were Batman the animated series, Spider-Man, and X-Men.
Hmm.
Those are my big three cartoons back in those days in the 90s. So like, dude, the iconic yellow suit, Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, for sure.
Come on, man. It's the perfect combination figure there. I mean,
This look looks awesome.
I don't know if I will ever put the head sculpt on. Like I think I would generally just have him with the mask on.
It's like a Batman figure. Like, it's almost taboo to have it with just a head sculpt. I could see it more so with Wolverine, obviously, but like, it's so good. You got to have the Wolverine mask.
Dude, to have Jackman in the mask over 20 plus years of playing the character, like, don't remember as much as that head sculpt looks good for him. I don't think I'll ever use it.
Ash is losing hope.
No, don't Ash. Do not lose
We're
hope.
manifesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, is Howard in the chat tonight? You never know.
he's always in the chat. You didn't hear that from me though.
Someone's stream, they were saying they were probably reworking the sculpt or something, but it was so good. I don't know what you had to do to it.
Didn't they reuse the sculpt for the artisan one that they did? I mean, it's the same sculpt, is it not?
Yeah, so why would they change it?
Right. I don't know, man. I think the sculpt looks good. Like, what do you think? What are your thoughts on the Hugh Jackman sculpt?
I think it's perfectly fine.
I think so too, man. I just think this.
Let me just see if
I will
can-
say that from the promo photos, I always feel like that head is photoshopped on the body.
Sure.
Like, I never gotten over that thing. I always look in and say, like, I'm not sure if that's really on the body itself. I don't know. That's a damn good head sculpt, man.
It's one of those where when we saw it drop, when it was announced, I was really in. I was like, this is probably, you remember, I was like, this is probably the only figure I'm going to get from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just not a big Deadpool fan, but I do like Wolverine. But then, like, time passed, and it was kind of one of those things that I forgot about. But then, looking at it now again, it's kind of revitalizing some of those feelings and wanting it again. But then I'm almost wondering if, like, well, if it comes out and I just wait a couple months, will I care anymore? So I don't know. Like, will it be the same thing again, where I just kind of forget about it and don't really need it?
I don't know. I feel like my collecting anxiety. Yes, I just made that up right now. Like, I need to have this figure in hand, so then I can finally put to rest that I have my Wolverine, and I can put all my energy and attention into brown suit Wolverine. So I can get that one. That's my favorite Wolverine suit. So I get this one, my anxiety goes away, and then I can concentrate all my attention on the brown suit because I want that one so bad.
Fair enough. Well, only time will tell.
Sorry, guys. We manipulated you into watching Wolfpack today. It looks like there's no Wolverine tonight.
Well, and I didn't even think somebody would be photoshopping that shit, and then DLO put that in my head. So now I don't even know if that was real.
You never know, man. Those photos never sat well with me. It's just like, it felt like they were just copy and pasted together. We'll see. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that's exactly what we get. Yeah.
Hell yeah, DLO Brown suit. You get it? DLO Brown?
I get it. Double entendre, because we're talking about the brown suit. It's a good one.
All right, DLO, what you got going on, man?
Man,
Anything coming out?
gotta finish unboxing my kit, unboxing my Shin. But I gotta finish up my audio on my VVS review. So funny story, my video's been delayed because I elected to send out my Batman for customization. Yeah, so I think what's his name, Eric Knight Studios or something like that on Instagram. He's doing some great work with the InArt Superman, and the new BVS 2.0 is doing some body mod stuff like that. And once I broke the bank and I got my figure, I was like, man, at this point, kind of like we were talking about with the Jackson head sculpt, I'm just gonna go all in, and get those body mods. So, because I think I'm gonna still, no matter what, I think I'm still gonna get the InArt BVS Batman when that eventually gets announced. Just out of curiosity, I feel like I'm okay with getting both of those. But yeah, I sent mine out to get customized, so we'll see whenever that comes back. But so I had to shoot some extra footage before I shipped it out. So just wanted to make sure I had enough B-roll to finish my review. But I'll put that together over the weekend, and I'll have it ready next week for you guys here. But
and you said you might not get that for a couple more months back.
Yeah, it's gonna be because I sent out my BVS, my InArt Superman and the new 2.0 Batman. So all I have is just head sculpts with no bodies. So first time I'm doing this too.
That's kind of scary. You know, you're kind of trusting a stranger to
put a lot of trust in I barely know. So yes. Yes. So, but I mean, if you guys, like I said, give him a follow on Instagram. He does amazing work. His work is everywhere. It looks really good. So I'm excited to see what he does with it. And I want to make sure, I should give him proper credit here for this here, because his work is fantastic. So he is Eric Dark Knight Studio on Instagram. So give him a view. If you like him, give him a follow. Nice guy, but looking forward to seeing what it comes back and looks like though. So we'll see without that. But as far as like stuff for the channel, I kind of need some help with that there. As far as what to do, like what do you guys want to watch from me? Like you guys know I collect everything. So I mean, is there anything you guys want me to do? And I'm putting it out to the chat here. Do you guys want me to do a top 10 video? Do you guys want me to review Star Wars 2 now? Because I've been only reviewing like DC stuff because that's that's my love. But I mean, you guys tell me if you guys have anything that you guys want me to do for my channel. Hit me up, DLO The Collector on Instagram or Facebook, and just private message me. And if you guys have some ideas, I love to hear what you guys have to say. And if there's something that I can do, I'll put something together for you. But I'm kind of don't know what to put out. You do such good work there, Graham.
I'm with you. Like it's the last few weeks have been tough, and last week I just took the week off because couldn't think of anything. So I'm all ears too. Like I've been doing this for 5 years now, 5+ years. So I mean, I could go back to stuff I did a long time ago, like beginner's guide to collecting. Should you be collecting? The dark truth about collecting. We could do weird stuff like that, but I don't know. I'm also just a part of the community too, so I just like sharing my collection, and just kind of telling you what I'm doing and what do you think I should do. Like that's almost more fun for me instead of figuring out what's this really weird topic we could talk about. Like, should you get this figure or should you do that? Or that's up to you guys. So I don't like doing those like influencing, I guess, topics. I want to do more of like, hey, here's what I'm doing. Here's what I'm showing off. Here's what I think. You guys make your own decision. But I don't know. Like, I'm all ears too. Like, definitely always looking for different ideas and different route to go. So, ooh, yeah. Room tour in a thong. Tour optional. How about a Packer thong? Green Bay Packers.
Ooh. Sounds like a members only video coming up.
But yeah, we'll see. But I do think I am going to do a check-in this week because Han's not coming till next week, so I'll do the Han review after that. What's going on, S-Beam? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good evening to you. But Green Bay package. He's got the zingers. He's got them.
There you go.
But yeah, other than that, pretty much what's going on. Let's just shout out Friday night one more time.
Yes, good idea. We should do
In
that.
fact, let me.
You
I
are,
bring
after
it
all, kicking it off.
Yeah. Especially while we still have 81 in the house. So here's the 1/6 celebration 2025, 24-hour stream event, September 5th through the 6th. Yours truly is starting off the show. These are Pacific time zones here. So 6 to 8, that would be 8 to 10 Central, 9 to 11 Eastern. I will kick off the event, which is an honor to be able to do so. Hopefully DLO joins me for that. We'll shoot
I'll
some shit.
join you. I'll join
Yeah,
you.
and hopefully we have some news to talk about. Otherwise, we'll figure it out. We always do. But we have tons of giveaways. We have Module Space giveaways. We have Underground Figures giveaways. Of course, there are certain regions that, those are good for. Underground is going to be US based only. And then Module Case is going to be like US and a couple other countries that I can't remember off the top of my head. But lots of other collectors you can see. So I'm just doing a 2-hour stream, and then Ben Thomas Show will do a 2-hour stream after me. Collecting Weekly will follow. Profi after that, and so on and so forth. So there will be streams for 24 hours that you can go to and check out. And I got to give a shout out to Brick Artemis for putting this all together, getting everybody together. He's the mastermind behind all this. So he will be popping into a couple other streams too. I think he said he was going to be on Hotline stream. So he was going to finish it out. And of course, he's welcome here too. I know he's going to be busy bouncing around. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm not the only show doing giveaways too. So other channels are going to be doing giveaways too. So make sure you check in. Most of them are going to be channel members. So members only giveaways. So just make sure if you want to be included in that you become a channel member. All you have to do is really sign up for a month at the very least if you don't want to keep doing that. But yeah, there's perks that you can get for signing up. So consider doing that. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. And of course, we have football this weekend. So what a great weekend to celebrate football, to celebrate six skill stuff, and to hang out together. DLO, anything that I missed?
Yes. Great job, Graham. You officially sold me. I will be a member by the end of the stream because I want to be entered and win some stuff too, like all these amazing people I'm sure want to as well. So
I would love to see your name on that channel member list.
I would be honored to for a month.
I'd buy that for $1.
There you go.
I would be honored for a month. Only to show up.
Day 30, he is going to be so quick, or day 29, he will be so quick to cancel that thing before he gets charged another $2.
Depends what I win.
If he's getting any more of my money.
This would actually be a great time real quick there, Graham. Like, do you officially have like a rundown of what's going to be available during your stream as far as like prizes are concerned?
So I don't think I'm supposed to talk about that until
we got to give the people a little tasty taste.
Well, I told them there's going to be cases given away for Module Case.
Ooh, cases.
And there's going to be gift cards or store money for Underground Figures.
Okay.
Store credit.
Okay.
For me, that's just mine.
That's
totally fine. Stuff, but I mean, I will say, I'll give you this one little tease. I have never seen anybody else, and this is, again, thanks to Module Space themselves, but I've never seen anybody else be able to do this big of a Module Case giveaway on their channel. Maybe I missed it, but I've never seen it.
Guys, if you are on the fence, I strongly recommend tuning into this channel on Friday, whatever your time zone is, East Coast, West Coast, Central Time. Do not miss a very special episode of the Jedi's Nice Watch, because not only will he be giving away that stuff, but I will become a member and win this stuff myself. So you guys can see my face.
Only once in a lifetime.
Once I win,
happen.
Once in a lifetime, I'm signing up to be a member. But awesome. I wanted to know because I definitely want to be there. I can't wait to win. This is going to be exciting for me.
Could you imagine?
For everybody else watching me win, everybody's going to be thrilled for me. So I'm sure of this But yeah, guys,
No,
jokes.
you don't have to be present to win. Just channel member.
Clinton, I just said I'm
Channel
winning,
member.
buddy. You should watch me win.
But you should be there so you can see DLO
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Too sweet, 2D.
throwing that
That's
too
right.
sweet 2D out
Winning,
there
baby.
when he
Winning.
wins. All right, guys. Well, hell, I mean, who doesn't want to see us again? Like, we had a great show tonight. Good turnout. Lots of
Encore
fun.
presentation. What's
Yeah.
up?
Good conversation. So, hopefully, you guys have a good rest of the week. We will be back Friday night. So make sure you mark your calendars. And you can see all the other streams in the description below. But until next time, stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon. Too sweet.
Sweet, everybody. See you Friday.
Haymakers.
Bye-bye.
Right.
Throw chop.